What song was it? Like a sample?
Roll on the secrets, young the beat twice in the way. The rest of you boys.
Who started that? Please tell me who started that.
God, I'm gonna find a YouTube video.
The flow? You talking about the cadence or the actual verse?
No, he actually took he flipped he worded it his own way, but like he started it off with somebody else.
Everybody does. Bro, come on.
That's his thing though. Like
everybody does that.
Who would do that though?
But that is his trope, though.
The difference is they do it more obviously. Drake be trying to sneak it in there like it's his
Okay,
shit.
then that's even worse. That niggas do it more obviously, bro.
No, it's not because they paying respects. They not. Everybody know that this they shit, so they ain't.
I just want you to see how the energy change when they get on Drake.
No, I'm saying everybody know you.
That's all I want to do.
Words.
I'm good now.
Big step. That's the opposite. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a trope.
I ain't got more classic.
I know y'all niggas don't know what that is, but and Kanye use the most samples in like.
Yeah, he make his own beats. Drake do that?
He using everybody's shit.
Drake make his own beats? Or he got to call a nigga?
He got to use. I love you.
He got to call 40. He can't even record till 40 ready.
Like, y'all use some other shit, bro. I thought he used the old ass song. He used the old days. Love a month.
Alright. My nigga too genius to just be sampling R&B shit. Oldies.
Welcome to an all new episode of the 5% Podcast. It's your boy, the leader, DeeJay, here with my fellas.
Sport Mayor, good to hear from y'all again. Yeah, we got another fire ass episode for y'all, man.
Yeah, this is Johvan Lockett, also known as Johvan Lockett. Keep your kids so clean, baby.
And it's Rick. You already know what time it is, man. We back again, man. It's Friday, ready to turn up.
Yes, ma'am.
For some fire ass podcasting.
Facts.
If you're tuning on Facebook Live and YouTube Live, that means you're a fan. If you're a fan, go on over to Instagram and follow the 5% Podcast. If you want to get a chance, that's at the end of the thing, ain't it? This shit on the screen fuck me up. Go subscribe to the 5%
And he said the 5%
Podcast on Instagram. Go on over to Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, iHeart, and all those great DSPs to listen to us audio wise. How y'all guys' weeks been?
My week was. I was just in everybody else's business.
That's not too good.
I mean, it's like entertainment wise.
Man, that's it for you?
That ain't nothing happened to me. I was just in everybody else's shit.
I really was asking like genuine. But now, this week was pretty heavy on me. But I do have one thing, and I don't know how to feel about this. Thursday, we have a new girl at our job, and like she's a cool person, but she randomly said, "Hey, did anybody tell you to like Orlando Brown like pre-crack?" I say she told me.
She did not say
that.
She said pre-crack,
like before the drugs. I said something like that's all right. That dude.
Yeah.
Like yeah. So
in his prom.
I don't know how to feel about that. Like
she pretty much charged your ass.
She said no. That's not a bad thing.
I'm not gonna lie. That might have been a weird compliment. Because before all that shit came out, he was cool.
He was not cool. He was corny.
Bro, on That's a Rainbow, he was cool before we found all that other shit out. We wasn't like, he do crack when the cameras go off. We didn't think that.
He rapping and shit.
Yeah, he was rapping on the.
Yeah, that nigga was cool.
You talking about the chunky ball dude?
Nigga had the twisties and shit.
No, I know you talking about not
the
that
nigga
guy.
Orlando Brown on That's a Raven.
Yeah.
It was Raven, the white girl, and the dude.
Pre-drugs.
She could have just said like, you look like Orlando Raven.
Orlando
Brown from That's a Raven.
You thought it was Corey in the house?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know who
I think
that's disrespect. No, that's disrespect.
No, but I was called Leonardo Brown, and that kind of stuck with me throughout the week. I was like, damn.
No, he's still Marcus Houston, fool. No matter how much hair you grow, you.
I thought it was John Legend.
Yeah, John Legend.
Okay.
Yeah.
But the dreads is just like, man, that's your. You know, let that shit go. You go to the fade, bro. You go to the fade, fool.
Now you to get like a small fro, like
nah,
not just fade it up.
Fade ski. Get them with the fade. They can't resist.
Hit them with the.
On me, you be on your grown man shit, and then you gotta start wearing not too big hats to where it just sit on your head and turn that hoe to the side. Like that's boss shit. Like you look like the type of nigga. You know what I'm talking about? It just turned. I'm not trying to follow you. Look, he tried to look. He did try to look.
He tried to get
her. Okay. Your Pyru Hall of Fame shirt you got on today.
Fuck no. But you know, blood to blood. I think you know what I'm saying. You know, family. That's what I'm talking.
Oh, all right.
Y'all family. You know what I'm saying? We both Lockies.
Yeah.
I thought you
about
clarify
today.
I prefer my nigga with the fade.
You can't say blood on the show though, because people gonna think.
I mean, he clearly.
Well, for the viewers, we're both cousins. We both share the same blood. That's what I mean by my style.
They really couldn't tell.
This is fashion. Fuck you talk. This is fashion. Really, what you talking about?
Yeah, you get shot as soon as you walk in the wrong hood.
Nah.
He like YG though a little bit.
Nah.
I was just thinking that
like you get shot for him. Like if he was able to get shot, you have.
Yeah, I know what you're doing.
Stunt double.
Nah, but I found it somewhere. You know, I've been holding it for a minute. I've been having this for a minute. I just didn't know what to work with it.
You decided to work today like that.
Just try to try.
I know you going straight home.
I like the Machine Gun Kelly.
I know you going home.
Pretty cool.
Anyway,
am I going like this? We don't never do shit no. Oh, yeah.
I probably going.
I heard.
No, I can't say it out loud.
Whatever you talking about.
Anyways,
we supposed to be
I'm not in
going
this.
out soon, sir.
I'm not in this.
Bitch, you know?
No, but
bitch.
we'll talk about it later. But anyway,
It's not.
weeks though. So yeah, my week was alright though, man. I finally finished the job back in town. Be back in town. Got too much info. But
You been out of town?
yeah,
Bitch, you been posting shit in town.
no, I haven't.
Boy, yes, you have. Unless you was in town last week.
Nah, all last week I was out of town.
Bro, I don't remember. I'll tell you.
I niggas be catfishing.
You know I move low key, slow
yeah,
key.
niggas be catfishing on Snapchat.
Yeah.
Bitch, you just was in town like on some couple of Snapchats.
I was in town last night. I was in town last night. Anyway, that's what I'm saying. Anyway,
I'll play for you to finish your week, bitch.
That's it. That's what I'm saying.
Nobody cares about this.
Yeah, we finished my job. Now I'm back in town. That's it, man. A little
Back
crazy
in
week, like
town.
Joe said. A little stressful week. One of
Long
I
hours.
asked about your week. Yeah, I was good to work and came home. That's it.
Adult life.
That's all we do during the week, though.
Right.
Unless we
So,
like do like some real serious shit. No one really care about our week.
Mm-hmm.
Like these are the regular ass niggas.
Fact.
Why
What
you-
about your week?
Yeah, no.
Oh
Before
shit!
we-
I just went bungee jumping, then we went through the hood, rode through the
I
hood,
believe
shot a
it.
couple niggas.
I believe.
Okay.
And then,
there's some serious shit going on.
No,
there.
for real.
You didn't shoot a
Shit, I
couple
shot at a
niggas.
couple niggas.
Okay.
Did a couple drive-bys.
All right. That's
I don't think that's good, but
Not for real. Did a couple drive-bys.
All right. More. Okay.
anyway.
Let's ask more for just what's happening.
Why I can't do drive-bys?
Oh, got him. Dun, dun, dun. We did. What else? We don't do that. No.
But why do y'all do this though? Like, why do y'all continuously do this? I've said for like 20 episods, I'm a fucking super villain and I'm under character development.
Who you,
Like how many times I
Luthor,
get
nigga?
now I look like a weirdo because I keep explaining the shit that I already explained. Like y'all should be on board with me.
No,
Like,
I know.
I should know
It's
what's
like
going
you
on.
don't even warn nobody. Like
you
we
for
need
what?
day of
Oh,
warning or some
shit.
shit.
Look, I'm a
don't
free
even
spirit,
talk to
man.
us.
I'm a free spirit. If I
Y'all
feel
talk to
it,
me.
if I feel it, I just go do it.
I ain't say
don't-
nothing with it. Don't look at me, bro.
No,
I'm with you.
no,
fool.
okay. I'm
Yeah,
not
you know
clowning
that's
you. I
Joe.
respect
I'm
what's
with
going
you,
on
my
here.
nigga.
Bitch, you came in here firing jokes.
Yeah, not me.
I mean, I always do that. That's
You didn't even want to come inside. You was like, "What the fuck is going on here?"
Cause when you open the door and I see Franklin, so I'm like, why is he here? Who is this?
So I got a message to the group chat. All right, y'all, I'm doing something new.
Yeah, I've reached the dark side or something, bro. We need code. You ain't gotta say it in code. We'll know.
God,
You
So
need
it's
to
damn.
talk to us.
Y'all don't talk to me.
Outside this podcast, we don't even hear from you.
Yes, y'all
You barely
do.
get on the game anymore.
All that shit.
I'm doing other things myself.
Now he doing this thing.
I said I'm doing other things, but y'all don't even talk to. You know what? That's a whole nother.
Bitch, you don't know when you get off. I'll get off late. Okay, well, how you supposed to call you? You be at work.
Just take it.
Well,
Just take it.
Oh,
Why do your crew necks be so thick? What do you?
Nah, for real, I always want to ask you that. Where you find them hugs? You want me premium?
Premium putting on 4 t-shirts. The fleece.
One t-shirt, then you get the crew. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
What you trying to prove though?
I'm not trying to prove nothing, but
That
That nigga try to be bulletting.
I know this nigga trying to.
That nigga be bulletproof like.
No, bro, just me, bro. Like you say, just headbutt.
I'm talking about like
I
if you
get it.
this nigga go in the store and skip over everything and just go like, oh, there it is. That's me.
That what you get on that board. Yeah, go straight to 9. Diabolical. Emotional damage.
Oh, I got a diabolical thing. I like that.
Let me get the
consistent. Boy, this nigga Joe be wearing football pads, boy. Every podcast.
They got a nerd.
Oh my God, boy. Y'all look like Cole Anthony.
Nah, you definitely like Seal. I ain't gonna lie to you. Kids from Baru.
Nah, stop.
Nah,
alright, you got any scenarios? I ain't got none.
I think so.
Okay, good. It's been dry for me.
I be randomly thinking about stuff, you know. All right. Random, super random, just thinking about. JoJo to look. I hate when people do that.
Nah, I really can't see that.
Name something that y'all feel like white people can cook better than black people.
How you make hummus?
Nothing.
Give me something legit. Give me
Okay,
something
okay.
legit. Give me a legit
Anything with raisins in it.
item.
What
is the dish?
A dish. It's hard to find
A dish.
bro.
You know what I'm saying? That you feel
I think
like
baked fish,
Caucasian people cook better than.
First of all, time out.
Nothing.
Hold on. If Gordon Ramsay white, because he can cook everything.
No.
We talking about the average white person.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about
Best cook in
that
America.
they cook the item, not a good cook. I'm saying like if you had the highest quote unquote black person and the highest quote unquote white person that cooking, that white person would cook this specific item.
Fish.
What that one lady that said the N word? Paula Deen. She probably cook better than a lot. I don't know what she
Yeah,
said.
We're not saying
what
we
is
cook
the
better.
dish.
We
Name
saying
the type of
we
food.
saying as an
Name the type of food.
overall. What is
I'm
the
asking
dish?
a food item. What's the type?
I say baked fish. I honestly think they can probably cook some baked fish.
I personally don't agree, but I mean that's
Chicken pot pie.
When have you seen?
Nah,
Shit, I don't even. I think we still got that.
let's.
When have you seen a black person cook like baked fish before? Like
I have.
Baked.
yeah, like baked fish.
I don't really like
Black
that.
people don't eat no damn baked
It was
fish.
already like
I
baked
eat it,
fish.
What are you
That's a
talking
lot.
about? Because
That's a
salmon
lot.
is baked
Nah.
all the time, and niggas eat salmon all the
No,
time.
niggas do not eat salmon.
Yes,
Nah, I do low key fuck with salmon.
You eat salmon?
Hell yeah, I ain't gonna lie, salmon good than a bitch.
I like tilapia better, but
Tilapia is better. But you eat salmon for real?
I love salmon.
It's not better than salmon.
It
You
ain't,
out of your
dog.
mind.
Like salmon is like, you know what I'm saying, on some G shit, some
I don't
plate.
fuck
Like
with
I love
The
salmon, bro. That shit good.
I only
as a
fuck with
bitch.
catfish,
Yeah,
shit of that
catfish
nature,
is
bass, little bass, shit of that nature.
yeah, ain't no goddamn
Yes, I have.
bass.
Yes,
Y'all eat
bass.
the worst
You ain't not
Right.
eating no damn bass. And
But
crappie
skipping
too.
over salmon.
Crappie too.
Fuck
I
out
eat
of
salmon.
Y'all niggas not
I
eating-
eat salmon.
No, y'all niggas not eating
White
healthy
perch
fish.
and white perch and catfish.
Anyway, so DJ say baked fish. What do anybody else got anything that they feel like that?
Honestly, do
I
not
was-
know.
I would just say just because green bean casserole. Fuck it.
They can bake better like pastries and shit.
Just for the fuck.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay,
So
well,
pastry.
They are some
Okay,
pa-
give us go a little deeper. What kind of pastry would you
Whoa,
think?
pause.
Well, you know, I've dated women of the sorts. And so
Quiches.
I know they just like when they do stuff
I
like
would say
cupcakes, cakes and stuff like
like
that.
they-
I ain't gonna
they
lie,
gotta
they
got black.
Nah,
they-
you-
I ain't
that
gonna
shit
lie.
birthday hella like
At the birthday
No,
party and shit.
White people like
some
quiche.
black grannies can throw down on some
quiche.
basic
Quiche
stuff.
is really
for
good
sure,
too.
for sure. But you know,
But they do more
granny
like
and them are like pies. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Pies.
Like,
They do
maybe
I had a
cookies.
German-
tea cakes.
Maybe, yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I had a
tea
German
cakes.
chocolate cake that'll knock
Of
you in your
course, that's
ass.
us too. That German chocolate
okay,
cake, us
that's
too.
cake.
Yeah, but we talking about like
Probably was German.
No, she's
No, I'm talking
black.
about cakes.
yeah, cake cakes.
No,
You know what I
they
mean?
be taking their time on them hoes.
They do. They be putting their passion in them cakes.
Yeah, they do.
But
Darren said white people can barbecue. I'm not saying better than black people, but
They about
just
the
as
same.
good. They might be a Texas thing.
Nah,
No,
real talk.
Tex-
I
no,
can agree
Texas
with
white.
that. I can agree with that.
Texas white.
Texas white. You know the white people.
I ain't gonna lie, they can.
Nah,
He
white people
right.
can
They
throw down
can
on
They
barbecue.
barbecue.
can, no, they
They
give
can
me
too.
some.
The
bomb
perfect
ass
barbecue, you know, they probably
Dudes
can't
be
hit
grilling.
it.
Yeah, they be grilling.
Now, what if
different states too.
I was about to say, what if somewhere there's a white guy or a white lady, or you know, that has the best fried chicken, like it rivals any black fried. Do you think that's possible?
Honestly,
Maybe
it
somewhere
is
like
possible.
Tennessee.
Literally-
Probably somewhere like Tennessee, like Connecticut.
Deep accent?
Deep
Yeah, bro.
Tennessee.
No, they can do it. They just
Yeah, right,
refuse
yeah.
to use the ingredients we use. All they gotta do is
That's
use
too
the
much
same
for them.
shit.
They don't
What if
want
it's
it.
a superior version? Like what? If, like we need to really think about
Did
that.
they do it the white way?
That we just don't know about.
Oh, but it's better than I mean, you never
Who
know.
told us to put all them seasonings in our shit though?
I think we just. I honestly.
Fuck or knock some shit over.
I
Ooh.
taste buds. I taste
yeah,
buds. What you talking about?
I like the shit
This ain't
over.
enough, nigga. This ain't enough.
Just do the whole thing.
Yeah.
This shit bland in the
I
bitch.
think
This ain't enough.
I think it happened by accident though. Like, girl, bring me my.
That would be a funny
Dr.
ass
Paprika,
skit.
this bitch.
No.
That would be a funny ass
I think
skit.
that's what
All the skit people out there. I'm just saying.
I really shit us.
I mean, we ain't
We
gonna
got the hair for it right now. Let's go.
anyways.
Or like, I was gonna say something that people might like. The skit could be like have like a, you know, like hope nobody get offended, but like have like a slave and like cleaning up after like the master, and you know, eating the scrap like.
you
This
got
shit,
some more.
this shit
Shit
better than a
bland?
bitch.
Yeah.
You know, our shit better. And then he should go back to the little cabin. They threw down in there.
RCD,
What?
we're gonna do it. Nah, that's fire though. But yeah, I'm gonna go with green bean casserole just because. I've
Green
heard
bean
him say it.
casserole.
What you say?
He said pastries.
I'm gonna definitely go.
He said
pastries. I
pastries.
can't think of anything else that they cook better than us.
Yeah,
Like,
me neither.
my daddy can cook like
Yeah.
cook.
That's right.
So everything I don't know if anybody can cook better than us.
Nah, your dad do got it, but I wouldn't say, you know, say that, but he got it.
He trying to.
Hey, who was that?
He talking shit.
No. He said better than anybody else. You know what I mean? He gonna say that because that's his dad. But
Salads.
they ain't
I mean,
really
it's
cook,
hard
but
to-
Look
That's
at what they're
technically a
cooking
food
better than
item.
us. Like,
that's
that
technically a
bad
food item.
They can make a mean bowl of cereal.
Now they do oatmeal. I've had somebody like a white person
Nah,
oatmeal.
hell
It's
no.
pretty
Hell nah,
pretty
boy. I
amazing.
hook some
Oatmeal.
oatmeal.
pieces and
They be
cream,
making that oatmeal
I
blended.
go crazy. 2 packets.
Hey,
What y'all
I hate when
like?
niggas
What,
do that.
y'all put an odd
Hate when
thing
niggas
in
do
your
that.
oatmeal?
You hate the 2-pack of niggas?
What you
No,
mean?
I hate Beach Creek. What is the niggas that do extra
They
shit?
do. Oh, you talking about like the cinnamon apple joint?
Yeah, I don't like
I
that
like the
shit.
brown
I
sugar
like
one.
brown sugar. You know what I'm saying? I'm a
Yeah.
brown sugar daddy.
Or the original.
I'm
Peaches and cream,
original.
No,
I do. I
like
put
peaches and cream.
original. Couple dabs of that sugar.
Nah, a lot
A
of
couple
sugar.
dabs?
A lot of
Bitch,
sugar.
put some sugar in
I
that
mean,
motherfucker.
I'm not
couple
going crazy with
dabs.
sugar. I'm sorry.
Shit.
But
Boy.
I just don't. Right? I just don't like my shit like my shit runny. Like I like my shit thick. Like I feel like oatmeal's
same
supposed
here,
to be
same here,
thick.
same
Fuck you mean? Like I like to, you know what I'm saying, hold that on a spoon a little bit. Yeah,
Yeah,
that shit
let it
right.
drop,
Fuck you talking about? You know, now and mine don't drop. You know what I'm saying?
No,
I like my shit to hold. Yeah, I got.
Over time,
Yeah. Over time.
if you hold them up,
Yeah, you
can't
know
put
what I
too
mean.
much
then I
milk
put
in
the
there.
And then
raisins. I put raisins.
if I'm feeling spicy, I throw the raisins.
All right.
Don't sleep on the raisin, boy.
Boy,
Hey,
DeeJay.
don't sleep on the
I don't
raisin in the
eat
sun.
That
raisins
shit
at
go
all.
perfect with the brown sugar.
don't
DJ,
eat
I'm
You hit
telling you,
it,
just
bro.
try
It'll
one.
hit,
I don't eat
That look-
But
raisins.
try it, fool. I'm telling you,
The juice
fool.
that come out the
When you
raisin.
with that brown sugar with the oatmeal, if you accidentally bite into one of them raisins to get that 3-piece combo going in your
No,
mouth.
he's not
oh
lying.
my
He's
God,
not
bro.
like with the
I
sugar.
don't.
Hey.
You
What
can
part of
taste
I
it.
don't eat raisins? Don't you understand?
Telling you, fool. Like, it
You
ain't
look
the
like a
same as
raisin.
just
Why don't
dry
you
ass
eat?
eating.
Raisins.
You gotta eat them all.
I ain't just gonna eat
It's
them
remind
all.
me of myself, and I'm not gonna do it. Tell you that right now. I'm not gonna eat my I'm not gonna eat my lineage. I will not, and I shall not.
This nigga pulled out the word lineage. Oh my god.
This means a lot. Will not. When I consume these
But I'm not gonna lie. My mom put
raisins.
in the coleslaw. Apple slices.
I don't
and
eat
shit.
What's happening here? What that? Now she might be white.
No,
went from
raisins,
American
apple
love
slices,
to
shit.
hell
I'm
no.
telling you, it sound like some white people shit, but that shit was fire.
And
Bro.
what?
In the coleslaw,
don't even
raisin,
eat
apple
that.
slices.
Coleslaw.
I
even
don't. I
eat
do.
that
I do
shit.
not touch coleslaw.
Black people eat coleslaw
Some
for sure.
probably do.
Some,
Some probably do.
some,
Yeah, some.
a-
I think
a-
some.
Not that
percentage.
store bought shit. I'm talking about some homemade.
A
like,
percentage.
Some
coleslaw.
people fuck with that shit.
My mama be
but-
going crazy.
I'm
Not
gonna
I
say
said
sweet
the
potato.
kid.
Devil eggs, all that
Hey,
shit.
It can't be that KFC fake coleslaw.
No, I'm not talking about someone going you buying it from somewhere. I'm talking about homemade recipe.
Yeah,
It's
that'd be
different.
Nah.
You ever seen Be Cool?
Doing
Oh, yeah, probably. I just don't
with,
remember.
With the Rock and shit.
yes.
Yeah.
We eating that coleslaw. I can picture Wes eating coleslaw like that.
I know that.
Big scoops of that shit.
Just-
I would like to see that.
Nah,
I would like to see what that is.
Be Cool.
Okay.
No, I'm talking about the way he ate the coleslaw.
All right, I got one more,
It's an
y'all.
underrated movie. Go
I
ahead.
got one more, y'all. So, y'all go to y'all homeboy house. Y'all pull up y'all partner house for the first time. Y'all go chill with y'all partner. About to play the game, whatever.
For the first time.
For the first time. And you happen to get ready to go to y'all in there chilling, whatever, everything normal. You about to go. You go to the bathroom.
See a roach.
Nah, you walk down the walk down the hall, whatever. You end up in the basement. You walk downstairs to the basement.
You
Like,
think
you
it's
just
the
being
bathroom.
you think it's the bathroom type shit, but you
Okay.
walk in the basement. And it ain't nothing but like a whole bunch of like life size stuffed dolls down there, like rag dolls type shit. What would you do?
Like sex dolls.
This is strictly his house. He don't live there with nobody else.
I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm just
time out. Okay, I got
Right.
questions.
These are life size rag dolls.
Like
I'm talking
like
about like
art, like us.
yes, life size. They have
like
clothes
dressed up,
on. They have clothes
like
on. And it's
customized,
about like
different
it's like
personalities.
Like
20
he's
of them.
like you know.
You don't know what he doing with them hoes. You just see.
He cut the light on, so black light and just messy in there.
Nah, it's a regular light. What would y'all do? Would y'all speak on that, or y'all keep fucking with it? How y'all feel?
No, I'm gonna just mind my business. Like that's the best thing to do.
As
long as ain't no dead body.
What I do is, bro, like I find a way to like bring it up without bringing it up. Like we go to the mall. I take to the mall. Like, damn, that's a clean ass mannequin. It was like what he got on.
And he says a clean ass mannequin.
See how he react to it?
Oh, it is.
Yeah, right. Actually, So yeah, he would have to. I ain't gonna lie. Nah, fuck that. I would honestly have to tell that nigga. I'd be like,
what if he
I saw that
kidnap
shit.
you because he feel embarrassed?
No,
like,
I'm gonna ask this shit in a public area. I'm not gonna let him know where I stay. For one.
Exactly. So you might as well just stop fucking with him.
Yeah, you're right.
You gonna do all that shit
because I'm curious, bro. Like, what
is it a friend or like a day one?
See, now if it's day one, you can.
Nah, yeah. If it's day one,
you cool with, and you trying to further the friendship type shit, then.
Do you try to? This is totally left. Do you try to further a friendship with somebody, or you?
I think in a way you do without without saying it. Oh, I'm about to further the friendship.
What you mean further?
I haven't started a new friendship.
Okay.
Like when you friends with somebody.
Me and you and Sean, right? The first day we hooped, we subconsciously furthered it because
I like that. I want to do it again.
We knew we was coming back. We would say it like, damn, hope my nigga DeeJay there. So I think
thrashing y'all ass.
Nah,
Go ahead.
hell nah,
I ain't never met this nigga.
Hell to the nah. But I think like you be like every day we go to the gym, be like, damn, DeeJay there, and I think you was saying the same thing. Like, hope Joe and Sean is there. So
well, that's because I had just moved out here and like I ain't know nobody, so y'all niggas hoop. So I was like,
so it's different circumstances to further a friendship. Y'all might have like I got like Ernest, like me and him, like really ain't got nothing in common other than like anime and games, literally. Who? So we just kind of a guy I named Ernest.
Who? Oh,
literally that's all we have in common. Everything else is different. But through that we further like subconsciously talking about anime or playing the game. We just further, he cool.
That's who you talk to now, huh?
No, actually I ain't played the game with him like some months, but.
You just on there yesterday. You see how you be lying?
I ain't play. I didn't play the game with him. I ain't played the game with him in a long time.
You want to change it up? Go ahead.
Whatever. But yeah, I would have to probably stop fucking.
Do you further like? Do you? Or you just naturally happen?
Yeah, I feel like it naturally happened. Like I said, I don't know. It's been weird. I haven't had a new friend in a minute to like further relationship. All the friendship I had been, already years, so it's like I don't really have to further it. We kind of already naturally fuck with each other. But I guess at the beginning, like you said, if we do have something in common, and it depends on how often we do that thing in common to fuck with each other. But I mean, I don't know. I say probably not, because I don't talk to hardly nobody on a daily basis. Like
you don't.
I don't talk to nobody.
I'm low key, but the crazy part, like, other than like, which is bad that I don't talk to you guys like that no more. It's just me. I know it's just me. It ain't nothing against y'all. So yeah, I kind of feel like I'm starting to, but I need to get out of that because I've kind of stayed in there. Like I talk to the females I talk to or whatever, but.
Oh, get him.
But no, I'm saying but I'm admitting my my faults. You know what I'm saying, but. It's kind of easy to get in that bubble and not come out. So it's not nothing negative. I love you.
So yeah, if I was in that situation, I walked to my homeboy basement and seen the life size. You know what I'm saying? I'd be scared. I ain't gonna lie. Like you on some weird shit to me. I don't know, and I'm gonna have to sever that. I'm gonna have to sever with that relationship. But I'm on Joe. What Joe said, I just gotta know, because if you on that shit, you liable to be physical. You know what I'm saying? You liable to
life-size
you don't say nothing.
Yes.
Or like blow up
that
dolls.
He's made himself. He took out the time and made these motherfucking rag dolls.
Like white
he used that whole basement.
No, nigga, what? Rag dolls. Like a rag doll.
Like
you don't know what a rag doll is?
No, not really.
Just some bullshit, some makeshift shit some material you put together to make a doll. Like some, you know what I mean? He built his own. It's not no official.
Oh, why is that weird though?
Oh, bro. Okay. Now we on. Okay.
You took out your time to sit here and make 20 to dress these bitches up. Where did you get these women?
Honestly,
they
don't
just
know
laying
that's
around.
That weird though.
Oh, they're laying around. he might be selling them, bro.
I'm not gonna lie.
You could be selling. That's cool.
It might be artistic. He might be.
Yeah, that's different, bro. I ain't gonna
Bro, that's weird as fuck.
Y'all acting like y'all wouldn't just walk back upstairs and be like, nigga, what's up with the damn dolls downstairs?
No, cause I won't.
I'm not.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, cause that's
if
I would, but he'd be like, I just make it in my
won't.
spare time. If he say that shit, I'd be cool. Like, if a nigga can make a whole doll, that's fucking.
No, that's why I changed my answer when he said rag doll.
Well, first of all, nigga, you said you had this nigga house, and what's the reason for you going down there in the first place?
You thought it was a bathroom.
Whatever, yeah, you thought it was a bathroom, but you just drive being nosy. Yeah, you just whatever.
The doll's house thing.
You just get to the bottom of the stairs, turn on the light, and it's just
Now,
all laying around.
If it's blow up dolls, I'm like, you a freak nasty ass nigga.
Even if it's like life size.
I feel like that's better. I feel like that's better if it's blow up dolls. At least I know you just a freaky ass nigga. This makeshift rag doll.
You got a basement full of 20.
If I see anything weird, I'm gonna ask you about it. I don't give a fuck, nigga. What the fuck?
If it's dolls he made, I'll be like, damn, this nigga done made all this shit. I ain't know all this shit. But if it's some blow up dolls,
man,
that's
that's giving a nigga serial killer vibes. Like you on some rape him, tape him,
Then you definitely
escape him type shit. Like I ain't
so if you go down there, you see a cage.
Yeah,
life size cage.
Nigga, I'm scared out my mind. I done seen too many movies. That shit real. People feel like that shit don't exist. It's niggas really that live their life on a day-to-day basis, regular world, and got some fucked up shit going on in their house. You know what I'm saying? They abuse their wives. You know what I'm saying? There's cheaters. There's all that shit. Killers, murderers, all that shit, and go to work on a daily basis, and you would never know. You know what I mean? They act like they're normal.
With that dude that they kidnapped them girls and had them in their basement.
That's what I'm saying. Niggas do that shit
like,
every
they were
day.
like, they didn't even know he act like a normal person.
Think y'all saying y'all won't say nothing. Nigga,
I'm not, niggas. I'll be next. Nigga, I'll be next.
Nigga, that's how you know immediately.
Oh, if it's a cage, then I'll be like,
nigga, why is there a human-sized cage in your basement?
Yeah, that's
one
no.
thing.
Which one? Show me what you're talking about. They gonna take your dub.
You know which one?
Now when I see that cage, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like I'm gonna stay for about maybe 5 minutes, bro. I'm gonna text one of y'all to call me with a emergency.
Nah, ain't
so
no. You ain't gotta call me.
What if you walk there and you see it?
He right behind you.
Yeah,
He's like,
what's up, Joe?
Oh,
you rubbing your back?
you seen something?
Get the rocket. DLW and wake up butt ass nigga in a cage.
Why you gotta go?
I'm sorry. My bad.
And he said I'll take it too far.
I did. My bad.
Nah, see, yeah, I'll just be scared. I ain't gonna lie. Keep it there. I be scared. You know what I'm saying? And like, just I kind of make some excuse off the rip. Just gotta. I don't have to dip, man.
Me, bro, please.
Damn, man, my baby mama tripping, man. I gotta go get my little girl. You know, you hit him with that, like you hit him with the same line.
Well, let's go back here. Let me give you some present I got you.
First of all, while we're hanging with
niggas,
time out. For one, I'm not hanging with a nigga voice that sound like that. I heard something wrong with this equation. That's fucking disgusting. Like, bro, I'm not talking to you.
Really?
Let me hear this. That's some.
Oh, it's sad you have to go so soon.
That's the jigsaw nigga, bro. That's that nigga out for scary movie with the hand.
Was your teeth pretty good?
Ooh.
No.
He said, yeah, actually. Is
that it? That's all you got?
That's it. That's all I got.
Alright, now let's get to the shit that happened last weekend at the Academy Awards, the Oscars. Last Sunday, Will Smith broke the internet with walking on stage and slapping Chris Rock, and Chris Rock making a comment about Jada. Chris Rock was saying that he was only making a G.I. Jane joke, but Will Smith, thought he was talking about his wife's health conditions because, I think she has alopecia and she has her head shaved and stuff like that. So he went up on stage and smacked her.
Him.
I mean, smacked him. I bet. Smacked Chris Rock. So, my question is, was Will wrong in that situation?
I think.
I'm sorry, man. Stop the shit out there, nigga, bro. This is hilarious. For sure. I'm sorry, man. That's not funny.
I really want to deep dive on this because, all right. So, I feel like we should backtrack because obviously the smack was a reaction to a series of things that have happened to Will over the last couple years. He didn't just flat out smack Chris because of just the joke alone. I just think that was the tipping point. But really where I wanted to go was like, I think we as people forget that celebrities, these entertainers, these high profile people are still humans at the end of the day. When they get off the screen, you know, when they get off your timeline or whatever, they're still real people. So it's easy for somebody to sit there and talk about, you know, his marriage, talk about his kids, talking about him as a husband, you know, or whatever. But I guarantee you, reading that, just over time, it wore him down. It really wore him down. And I know there's been times where I'll see one or two people talking about me online, and I'll get into it with somebody online, and like, I'm sitting there like, now what if this was 1 million people? And I couldn't respond. Exactly. Because I had too much to lose. It's important. So when we get here at the Oscars and Chris tells this joke, which it doesn't really matter, like, whether it was just a G.I. Jane joke or not, because, like, even if you weren't talking about our hair, I guess the other meaning of the joke was, like, G.I. Jane was having an affair in the movie or something like that. So either way,
I don't get that.
yeah, so pretty much, like, the joke was gonna sting regardless. I don't want to say Will's wrong for smacking him, because I took into account all those other things. You know, he probably could have handled it differently. Probably could have been a conversation. Probably could have yelled on stage like Kareem said, but you can't tell somebody how to react after there's been so many different accounts of disrespect and you know, bashing on that family. So
I understand where you come from, but this is why I feel like he was wrong. Will's smart enough to know how our image is portrayed worldwide
as black people.
Yes.
Yeah.
They already, and I'm pretty sure, you know what I'm saying, he been seeing the Kanye stuff, and, you know, that's all over the internet. He probably seen that, you know, they kicked him off the Oscars because of what he might have been doing, you know, as far as his situation with his wife, or finna be ex-wife, or however. So with him doing that, I kind of feel like, you know, it just gives them another, like, oh man, we gotta watch next Oscars. Oh man, we can't have black people sitting in the front row because we don't know if they're gonna come up here and slap somebody, or, you know what I'm saying. You know, now we got that image, another image on us from that situation. Now with Will is a superstar, you know, in the entertainment. You know, if he felt any type of way, I feel like if he felt any type of way about that joke, you can't sit here and tell me that Will Smith, you know what I'm saying, when Chris Rock would have went backstage, he couldn't have got up and be like, hey, let me go. Hey, where Chris Rock at? You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna deny him, like, you know what I'm saying, access to Chris Rock. He's Will Smith. Right. He could have went out there and either talked to him or slapped him backstage. Right.
Yeah, I was say right smack wrong time. Like, not trying to be funny. Yeah. That's how I thought about, like,
you know what I'm saying?
I definitely know what you mean.
After, you know what I'm saying, he would have presented the award, you know, what's his name? Questlove would have got his award. Once they would have went off, he could have got up and like, hey, where Chris Rock at? You know, smacked him then and be like, you know, did all that backstage.
And even
they say hindsight is 20/20.
Yeah, that's true. Like, you know, he could have did it at the party, at the gold party.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm not.
And
go ahead, my fault.
Go ahead, Wes.
No. I already said it. I'm waiting till you finish.
Okay, but I'm kind of with DeeJay, man. Like, at the end of the day, I'm all for standing for yourself, and when you have your breaking point, you have your breaking point. But at the same time, keeping it all the way, G. You know what I mean? Like, Chris Rock didn't deserve that. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what nobody say, because I don't feel like what nobody says, like, his intentions weren't ill with that joke. Sure cool. You know what I mean? Like, I respect everything that Jada Pinkett Smith is doing. You know, her talk show is very successful. A lot of people fuck with it. But at the end of the day, everybody and their mama don't fuck with that hoe. So people are not keeping up with you to the point that they know you have alopecia, especially when your family does all type of things. You know what I mean? Like, you know, and when I say that, it's just like all of y'all are famous, so you know, all y'all get your own shine. It's just like that. You can't expect everybody to know what you got going on. I don't think he was trying to, you know, joke about her health condition.
No,
you know,
people knew. Like, I'm pretty sure.
People knew, but I'm saying he didn't know. That's you know what I mean.
Feel like, honestly,
I think he knew. He just didn't think it would go that far.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't think he knew.
That's where I want to go. Where Joe just said
I don't think he knew.
Because
That's what I'm saying. And he said he didn't know. You know what I mean?
I want people to put this in perspective. Will didn't actually smack Chris Rock. Like, when he went up there, he was really smacking everybody. Like, he was.
But that's what I'm saying. That's not fair to him.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm not disagreeing with y'all. I'm just saying I understand where he was at. Like, you see the real table talk when, like, first of all, he looking at her like, why are you bringing this up?
And see, and this is my thing right here, though. This is my 2 points about it. What I don't like about it. What makes me not like the situation for sure, is the point that off initial reaction, you weren't upset by the situation, but then when you noticed your woman was upset, you felt like you had to do that.
That's not true.
You know what I mean?
I felt like that laugh.
I don't think that's true.
That laugh was really him trying to disguise it.
Yeah, Will.
And he kind of like blew up.
But that's what I'm saying though. You shouldn't. But that's what I'm saying. But that's right.
No, it's definitely.
We're not saying. So that's I don't want to say right or wrong because nobody. My fault. I didn't mean to yell. I don't want to say right or wrong because nobody said anything when everybody was calling this nigga out of his name and talking about his marriage and everything.
But that's what comes with being a celebrity, Wes, though. Everybody knows that.
That does come with the job, but I'm saying that's going to weigh on somebody. Everybody in this room.
Which is true, but that brings me,
Did you watch his speech?
Yeah, because he apologized.
Yeah, definitely, but I don't. You know what I mean?
He said love.
But hold on, but that leads me to my second point. I'm gonna sit this on the table, and this will be that. At the end of the day, if you change race in this subject right now, this will be a whole different situation. Let Chris Rock would have been a white dude. Tell me what happened.
Sure, it'd been worse.
That nigga career would have been over. Will Smith would have never been in another movie. All right, watch this. Now, let Chris Rock would have been who Chris Rock is, and let Will Smith would have been a white dude.
White people wanted it to be a white person.
That shit would have been over. You know what I'm saying? Black people would have been right. Come on. So that's what I'm saying. Why is it so entertaining and why is it so cool that a black man can go up and slap another black man and that's cool?
It's not cool.
But at the same time, you get what I mean? Reverse roles. A black man couldn't go up and slap no white man, and a white man ain't finna go up and slap no nigga. You know what I mean? So why is it cool that they can laugh and applaud this nigga for black on black?
Cool.
You get what I mean?
It's not cool. I'm with y'all. Both of y'all.
At the end of the day, it's to me, you just don't put your hands on nobody else unless it gets to that level. And I don't feel like that corny ass joke that he said was on that level to where you had to disrespect that man in front of live TV.
That is true.
You know,
that's true. Y'all missing what West.
That's what I'm saying. That is true. What you're saying and what you're saying about. There being a certain way we have to conduct ourselves as black people when we're invited to the table, that's both true. What I'm saying is, if you're on 99 and a nigga turn you up 1%, you are on 100.
Which is true, but that it ain't on purpose. That's like if a little nigga, that's like if you walking down the street and you fly as hell, a little nigga step on your shit. You gonna smoke this little nigga?
It's not that easy.
That's the last thing. You've been stressing out all day, and the last thing a nigga step on your brand new shit, you gonna smoke that little nigga?
I'm sorry, bro.
It's not that serious.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, but you can't do that, bro.
Listen. So look, like I said, hindsight is 20/20.
Yeah.
So everybody can sit here and say, obviously he shouldn't have hit him. It's obvious. Violence is never the answer. But if you look at the totality of the situation, like Wes is saying, you take a nigga that's been wound up for the past 2.5 years.
If not
this
longer.
little situation was just something that set him over the top. And the whole situation of them watching it happen, from him laughing at first to then Jada making a face or whatever, then the whole situation turning into something else, is basically the whole thing turning to shit in a second. This nigga Will probably had no idea what the fuck was going on. He thought it was funny, started laughing.
Talk about his nervous reaction being a laugh too.
Jada didn't like it. So all of a sudden now his mind goes from ha 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 to, oh shit, she's mad. When my first take was, when you watch him walking up on stage, he's almost smiling when he does it. I don't necessarily think that
he's smiling back and forth on the way back.
I don't think he meant to really go up there and smack him. I think what happened was this nigga was just like totally out of it, and by the time he walked up there, he just thought of something to do and smacked him. Like, have you never been just in a situation where you just were sent over the edge and just had a human moment and just did
have.
some shit.
I have.
Obviously you've made that situation. So it's like he even acknowledges that it was wrong for him to do that. The nigga like fucking dropped out of the academy today.
Go ahead.
Like the whole thing, it's just they keep arguing whether or not he should have slapped him. It's like, no, obviously he shouldn't have slapped him.
Thank you.
But no one's talking about the fragile state that this man's emotions were in at the moment. You know what I'm saying? Like, no one talks about the fact that he had an actual human reaction and that this man has been through shit for so long, and then this one little situation just happened to be set over the top. And it's not like he went up there and punched him. He slapped him in the face.
But that's disrespectful as fuck.
It is disrespectful, but anything else would have been disrespectful.
Bro, but y'all are...
Go
ahead, DeeJay, then I'm
y'all keep talking about Will's fragile state. No one's talking about Chris Rock's mental state. Like, how you know? Like, okay, how we don't know? Like, if Will would have walked up there, and what if Chris Rock would have previously had an incident where somebody walked on stage and smacked him before, and then this happened, and Will walked on stage and he get the knocking Will out. Then what? Then Chris Rock would have been wrong.
But in reality, Chris is not facing the heat Will has. Like.
But that's what I'm saying. What if though?
That's what I'm saying.
You know what
man, I want to talk about facts. I want to talk about the fact that I was like, man, I went to this nigga's page, Twitter and Instagram. There are people commenting on posts from months ago saying stupid shit. And I'm telling you, Will is an active social media member. And it's not just that. Imagine something you do every day. Imagine you, Will Smith, you can't even go to Kroger. You can't even go to Aldi, nigga. You can't even go get no chicken because when you come to the window, they're going to be like, oh, why you letting your wife sleep with bro, you can't do nothing. You're not taking that into account. It's easy for us to sit here and say what we would have done or how a nigga should have felt. But nobody in here understands that level of pressure, bro, where everybody in the world knows your business and in it, and it has something to say.
My point was he shouldn't have done it, but I understand him. Like
that's my stance.
I understand having a human moment and like not expecting it to turn out into what it did. Like I genuinely don't think he meant to go up there and like cause a scene, but like everyone's had moments where they just like black out and you just do some shit. And I really feel like this nigga just had a moment, and like I can understand where it stems from, especially just knowing the whole totality of the situation and the toxicity of his wife that she's been putting on him, and like just all the shit that he's been dealing with. Like I can understand it bubbling up, and this being his most like prestigious moment of his career. He has never won an Oscar before,
which was crazy to me. I didn't know that. I would have never known that had this happened.
For Best Actor is the best accolade that you can get as an actor. So this is his most important night of probably his entire acting career. Mm-hmm. And he fucked it up. Yeah. Like, the man is obviously upset about the situation and is, like, apologetic and everything. So it's like, I don't understand why everyone is, like, dogging him as if he, like, did something so disgraceful. Like, he just dishonored everybody.
We can't feel sorry for him, though, because he did
that. For both
he didn't disgrace the whole race.
He did that before.
He disgraced himself.
Yeah, he did that.
No. Y'all thinking too deep on that.
We're only saying that because we're thinking about how white people perceive us. Niggas get smacked every day. A nigga got smacked today. Like, that's little to us. The only reason why it was a big deal is because it was on TV. White people like Amy Schumer and Jim Carrey who ain't done shit in months who want to come on TV and tell us I can't sleep at night because he smacked. Man, get the fuck out of here. Like,
that I don't like.
But look what, like y'all just said, this is his first Academy Award after all the great movies he done did.
Yeah, for sure.
Look how many Academy Awards. We're not dominating these awards.
Well, nigga, fuck the Oscars.
No, I agree with what y'all are saying. I'm saying I just understand how he got to that point because that's why I said before the show and pre-show before y'all got here. I was like, the emasculation of a man is a serious thing, and when a man is desperate and low and feels like he has to prove something to a woman, that's a dangerous place to be in.
And you know what's funny? To expand on what you said a second ago. Most of the people that had responses to the situation, something that I was hearing a lot was, he should have just done it backstage or something like that. Like, their argument was, it was offensive because it was publicized. It was on national
Right.
TV. Mm-hmm. But if he would have just went backstage and smacked him back there in
Still cameras.
public, it would have been fine.
It's still cameras.
Because I feel like that the reason why that's legit is because, like Wes just said, niggas get smacked every day.
Right.
So if he would have just got smacked behind stage, that shit would have just been tabloids and would have been over by that night. That
I mean,
shit
not at
wouldn't
the
even have
Grammys.
made it.
Not at the Oscars though. Like,
Yes, that shit wouldn't have made it to the morning news, bro.
I mean,
That
if
shit
it
would've
happened at
been-
the Oscars, yes. But if it happened like just on some pull you to the side shit, no.
But my
we're
point
mi-
is,
and we're
it's
missing
more
a bigger
disrespectful
point, too.
because it
It's
is
on
on national
live.
TV. My whole thing is, like I said, you're physically showing. With that act, you're showing them. The reason why I say it's a strike towards our race because you're showing them that we still, even with this award that we about to present you, that you're for the first time, blah blah blah. You still showing us that y'all don't respect each other. So how are we supposed to respect you if y'all still showing us
They
that y'all don't
didn't
respect
respect
each
us
other,
by
bro?
putting their business out in the tabloids every day.
Which
We're
is true.
missing-
So how
and
are
we're
we
missing
showing
the-
them that we respect them?
We're
You know what I
missing a
mean?
point too.
Or respect us. That's what I meant to say.
At the Academy Awards, it's known for comedians to go up there and joke on the crowd.
All the time.
Facts.
So
Hey, pretty much
with
any
this
comedy
incident, I hear you condemning the Amy Schumer's and stuff like that. So I feel like they're saying that because if they go and joke at somebody,
You
they really have to scale back. You know what I'm saying? Their craft because they don't know if they're gonna offend somebody and they're gonna come up there.
Is
and
that what
smack
she meant? By I'm traumatized.
Yep.
She felt like that could happen to her.
That's the only way it could.
All the
be.
comedians that
it
I
wouldn't
know,
make no
Sherry.
sense for her to feel any type
Sherry, I
of
think
way.
Sherry.
Okay. Well, if that's the case, then I apologize, Amy. I thought you was just doing some like Karen shit. But okay, but still, with that being said, scale it back a little bit because people get smacked every day. It wasn't that bad. But still, like, I get it. I'm
that's
on
just-
y'all's side. I'm
this
just
is-
saying I
that's-
understand.
Look at, but y'all gotta. It's because they don't look at the entire situation. It's like she's scared that a random person is gonna come up on stage and smack her. Look at the situation they're in. They're in the Oscars.
Yeah.
The people that are in there are people that were chosen to be there. They were
they're
invited
like-
there. These aren't
Exactly.
random fucking people. These aren't just people from a random comedy club with no security and anyone can just walk on stage. The
Yeah, for
fact
sure,
that
for sure.
Will-
Now they
this
do have
is Will
seat
Smith.
fillers though.
This is
but
another.
They're not gonna do that.
Yes, but I'm saying these aren't just.
Just,
These aren't just random.
Yeah.
just fans,
No,
like
this is-
like you're
this
doing the
is-
Laugh
this-
Factory or something, and you're in an intimate crowd, and people could just come up and
Thank you.
Yeah.
Like this is like another actor who's there. Like this could have happened to any person.
Yeah,
you
for
know what I'm
sure.
saying? It's not like it was a random person. It was Will Smith walking on stage.
Yeah, for
people
sure.
walk up on stage all the time.
Yeah,
no
yeah,
one
yeah.
knew he was going to smack him.
Yeah.
So of course security isn't going to be like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Stop.
Yeah, it was nuts. It
You
was
know what I'm
nuts.
saying?
It was very nuts.
It's the same like when Kanye walked on stage. No one knew he was gonna do that. This is like you know what I'm saying. Even if it's hypothetical if Kim and Kanye get back together and they go to the Academy Awards, somebody gonna have to like. Hold on, let me not say nothing about Kim because you don't know if Kanye gonna come up here and smack us.
But see, like, if you on stage, right, and Kanye get up and start walking to stage, you're not gonna be looking for security to come get this nigga. You're gonna be like, oh, shit, Kanye coming up here.
Yeah.
But if it's a random motherfucker that you've been making jokes at all day, and it's some nigga that you don't know, and he start coming up on stage, you're gonna be like, nigga, what the fuck? Get up, back the fuck up.
This
You
ain't
know
the
what I'm saying?
first time he's mentioned Will or Jada any
But like I
one
said,
of his
let's
bits
flip
too.
it though. If Chris Rock would have, let's say he would have counted that nigga off the rip. Like, let's say it's Will walking up. Let's just say Chris Rock was like out of fear, just fucking threw a punch and slapped his ass.
Yo,
Everybody would be crucifying
Chris
Rock
Rock
right now.
saved.
What the fuck?
No, Chris Rock saved the day.
Exactly, because he was the
No,
he was
don't
the
get me
bigger
wrong. He
man.
saved the day.
He
Because
was
if he
the bigger
swing back,
He said
fuck we going past the viral. We going like all
he
time.
made it
like,
funny though, because he was like, "Man,
Yeah.
that might have been
Said,
the greatest moment in his
"Wow,"
TV
nigga,
history."
mouth was
No, yeah,
thick.
he said, "Oh, wow,
Can we talk-
this might have been
Okay.
the greatest moment
Can we
in
can
TV
we can we
history."
highlight that? Can we highlight his reaction though? Because that is important.
He said,
Yeah.
"Will just slapped the shit
Yeah.
out of me."
Because if
very
that was like DC or
Yeah.
somebody like that, then it wouldn't
Right.
His own reaction explains what I was just saying. He didn't expect that shit to happen.
Right.
He saw Will coming up and he was like, "Oh my brother!" Like he thought it was funny.
Yeah, he was saying, like he thought he was coming to say something back. Yeah, for sure.
Wait a minute, Will.
Yeah.
Fresh Prince and got
Yeah.
his ass
But how many
slapped.
times have you
That Fresh Prince on his face.
had an issue with a nigga or like your boy and he was like, "Ha, shut the fuck up." Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
Like,
done
Never.
did that a lot to niggas.
Never.
I don't think I feel
like you
that.
never had a situation where you
Nah, I used to
I was
do
like
like
fake
that.
No,
joking.
you a goddamn lie. Never. I'll
I
beat
did.
your
You
bitch
used to
ass
say
the
stupid
fuck up.
stuff. Like,
Do y'all keep
You
y'all?
never, you never had a nigga
I used to
roast
be
you.
a
You
nigga
never had a nigga roast
I
you
used
and
to
then you was like,
nugget-
"Ha ha," and shut
I
the
used
fuck
to
up.
nugget the shit out of him though. You don't want to talk about that. Put your goofy ass in the headlock.
Well,
I
last
just think
thing.
people witnessed a real nigga moment on TV, and then it was like, what the fuck?
He's not lying though. Like
It was
that's
just a
literally
nigga moment.
nobody black. Honestly, if we didn't care about how white people perceived us, we'd look at that as like, oh well.
So this happened at the Hoodie Awards. It would have been all the cool.
Yeah, this was BT Awards. It wouldn't have been.
I honestly do.
Yeah,
For real.
if it was BT Awards, it would have been like, oh, it would have been viral, but it wouldn't have been like, oh my
I
god.
still would have felt the race card like, okay, y'all still doing nigga shit, but still now the fact that we're the white function and y'all still doing nigga
Right.
shit, like we have to come out of that. Stop accepting
Yeah.
that. Stop saying that shit cool. Like, of course that's us. Of course we can't help it. Blah 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 blah. Not saying that's wrong at all, but we gotta stop doing that shit in the places, the vicinities that races are going to be, and not
Right.
because of we can't be ourselves, but until we get to that level to where they take us serious and give us the respect we want, we can't expect them to when we steady doing shit like this to ourselves.
I
You
can't
get what I'm
argue.
saying?
I cannot
because
argue that.
keeping it real right now, if I'm a white male and in my house and I don't, especially if I don't like black people, I'm eating this shit up. I'm laughing. I'm loving it.
they
You know what I
eating it
mean?
up.
Because it's just like at the end of the day, y'all still showing me that y'all don't give a fuck about y'all, so why would I?
Yeah.
If we showed them motherfuckers we serious, you know what I mean, that we ain't on that shit, and that's not to say black people haven't came a long way, because we have. That's not to discredit anybody.
No, you're right.
But that's my overall. We have to find a way to put that nigga moment shit to the side. You know what I mean? In certain settings.
I can't argue that, bro. And when he said that to me, like I couldn't argue that because it's all this shit is happening. Y'all do know that, right? Like head coaches in the NFL, the Super Bowl, we just got black. Like Jay-Z had to leverage his power to get Snoop Dogg of all people. Snoop Dogg, like the most famous black person, like a person,
The most famous.
you know what I'm saying? The person that we would send to the white people to be like, hey, speak for us. Snoop would be one of those people because he just translates to everybody.
Yeah, Mark Stewart, home.
Jay-Z had to leverage his power just to get him to approve to the Super Bowl. Like, so it's still different areas that we're fighting. So, you know, Airrick, DeeJay, the shit y'all saying, I cannot argue that. Like, I can't and that is the disappointing part about it for me because we are going to be set back in some way. Like, it's.
What if we just had a knock on the door right now and it was Will Smith and he just keep my name out your mouth. He just got one slap off.
Oh well, we can. Hey, we don't got no.
Hey, help us go viral.
Yeah, I'll say, nigga, we would be on.
Shit, why you here?
gonna
You
jump.
gonna help us in interview?
We gonna jump
The
him
most
over.
viral moment in podcast history.
I'm saying, we ain't gonna beat your ass.
I don't think I would beat his ass.
I say,
Will
bro,
Smith?
Can you do an interview with us? If not, we gonna beat your
If
ass.
it's the same capacity, the same type of slap that
And
he
you was
gave
Chris?
Rock, and he walked in right now and slapped me, I don't think I would beat his ass.
You crazy as hell. That's what.
That's one thing I don't
I'm gonna
play.
play
Don't
that
hit me in my
fucked up
face.
card.
Yeah, that's
I'm gonna
crazy.
play that fucked up card because first of all, that wasn't that hard.
Actually, I beat
And I know
more-
how a dog walk the shit out your ass. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't even gonna do
Will
you like
Smith
that. And I'm
beat
gonna
your
try to.
ass.
Chris is
but
real, fool.
No funny shit. I think
nigga did Ali,
I
though.
think Will Smith or Willow Smith will beat your ass.
Hey, we already talked. Remember that in the past, Jaden to fucking take your ass. You remember we talked about this shit?
Nah, I ain't gonna lie.
Jaden
I fuck
Bobby
with
is
Jaden,
wrong.
but realistically, if me and him ever met up,
Nigga, have you seen him?
That nigga swole in the bitch. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
I ain't
Nigga,
gonna
he will walk up and down you.
bro, first of
He
all,
probably would.
I think Jada would blend in that. Jada probably headbutt the shit out of it. But nah, I'm serious.
All right. So
No.
we just talking about goddamn.
God,
Will
damn.
can't find me, baby. Nah, but-
Yet. Shit.
nah, but
You get paid, that nigga run this shit back. Now my wife can do what?
Wife,
Look,
I just said
he
it.
shouldn't have hit him. The joke was funny. It was just a joke. He shouldn't have hit her, but I understand the situation. The nigga had a moment.
Yeah.
And sometimes you have one. I think at the most he should apologize, which he did. But now, as of today, he's revoked or he's resigned from the academy. So most likely they will make him give up his award. I don't think he should have to.
I say come get it.
But,
That's bullshit.
It is what he'll be back doing his shit in like 6 months, bro.
I feel like keeping it all the way real. You need to without the media, without the tabloids, without all that shit. You need to meet up with Chris Rock 1-on-1, and you need to sit down.
I bet
They did already.
I bet they already
Face to
have.
face.
They did already.
I feel
Yeah.
like they should have. You know what I mean? You gotta pay that man respect straight up, face to face. You know what I'm saying? Apologize, man. I know I embarrassed the fuck out of you. You know what I'm saying? You have to give him a sincere. All that social media. I'm sorry. I don't encourage violence. Blah blah.
If
Fuck
they
that.
haven't
You
met
have
up-
to plaster that nigga. black
According
man.
to Chris Rock's brother, they met up
At the
and
party.
they weren't able to squash it. Like it's still like Chris was like,
Like you didn't.
And I feel like he got a right to because now you fucking, you know what I'm saying? You done embarrassed that man, bro. You done embarrassed because even though if it didn't hurt or whatever, I don't care nobody say that shit is embarrassing as fuck, bro.
Oh, it hurt. It might not hurt physically, but
that shit
it hurt.
It helped his ticket sales.
He's doing fine.
Yeah, they're all doing fine.
No, I feel like the only reason why he's doing fine is it was comedy. You know what I mean? Like if he wasn't a comedian, that shit, boy, he would have been
like an action movie actor or some shit. It'd have been.
No, I'm just saying. I mean, fine as far as like. I feel like as like black entertainers have worked themselves out of the space to where we need awards from these like these freaking, you know what I'm saying, from these different platforms to be validated. I don't feel like we do. It's nice to get it. It's nice to like still get that approval. But like I honestly did not know Will did not have an Oscar like for Actor of the Year. Like I would have assumed he did because he has so many timeless classics.
Samuel Jackson.
But to your point,
he ain't got one. So I was
to your point about that, like that's just like LeBron playing 20 years and not getting the MVP. You gonna be like, what the fuck?
Yeah, for sure.
Carmelo Anthony, pretty much.
Yeah, that's gonna be like, what the? How you not ever
really
get
like
that?
the same level.
And then a person go and validate it like Westbrook will say all this stuff don't validate.
I'm saying like as far as success level, like if you was on a full circle with putting every occupation in there, I feel like Will Smith and Carmelo Anthony probably was like on the same like bars.
But this would be the perfect.
No, we're not doing that.
Come on, because he ain't got no ring.
Will Smith.
He just got a ring. He just got a because the
You
Grammy
having
is
rings,
like
bro? You dumb?
No, the Oscar is like a ring.
Independence Day.
No, time out.
Unless you
Before
have an
that,
Oscar for that movie, this is his first Oscar.
before that,
technically
he already got a championship
ring.
when he was on Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. That's already.
What ring did he
already
get for
had.
that? What ring did he get for that?
Nigga,
I mean,
what
our
you know what I'm
hearts.
saying?
I give you
Heart of the
some
people.
playoffs. I give you playoffs.
People champ?
I feel like Fresh Prince is like playoffs, bro.
Fuck the awards, nigga.
Bro, it really don't need it, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, we just said Oscar is the biggest actors platform.
You know, it is. I'm saying
To the Academy,
Okay,
but
no,
to real
As an
niggas,
actor, if you was an actor,
This is what
your
I'm
number
saying.
one word is
This is
you
what
want
I'm
to get
saying,
an
though,
Oscar.
bro.
This is his first
They
Oscar.
were able-
This is his first ring.
You're right.
Is
But
it?
this is what I'm saying, though. Hold on. I'm sorry.
Okay.
This is why I say sometimes that don't matter. Macklemore beat Kendrick. Good Kid, Mad City didn't win the Grammy. So,
That's
like,
what I'm finna
sometimes,
say,
yeah.
though, is it okay? We're saying that because we're not in that field, but as a musician, getting a Grammy with that not.
I wouldn't give
Oh, it would be amazing.
first
It would.
Grammy,
It
your
would.
first
It would. Okay.
Is it the people who's picking the stuff, or is it the award itself?
It's the-
I
it's
feel
the
like
award itself.
I feel like the award itself is good to have, but I think it's the people who's picking it which devalues the award.
My award.
Okay, yes.
My award.
Okay,
would be the fans.
okay, yeah.
My fans,
exactly.
the people that support me. That's the award. I could give a fuck about.
And that's
plaque,
who I think
a
should be
ring,
picking this shit
a trophy.
anyway.
I could give a shit about that because
That's
the
true.
people that give you that, it's not like a People's Choice Award, nigga. It's a panel of fucking people that decided who
And,
was
yeah,
this and
But
that.
it's still
all
like
that
to
type
me
of
like
shit.
a rub to your ego though. Even like you said, that panel of whack people, however you feel about them, they still picked me. You know what I mean? So I'm just talking about your first one. I feel like you would feel like that after like your third or fourth, like, oh, okay, I got another Grammy, I got another Oscar. But your first one, even if you don't fuck with that shit, I feel like it still in somewhere would feel like, God damn, okay. I don't even fuck with them niggas and they still pick
I
me.
feel Will winning the first Grammy for rap was like bigger than this. I feel like that was bigger.
But I feel like I can
That's
make 2
because
points.
of the
Because
decline of-
Drake wins all the awards. He got a whole room full of his shit. So I feel like that means a lot to him. Because if they didn't, they'd probably be in a box deal.
He don't do it at Grammys though.
But a lot of
And
people don't.
Questlove just won an Oscar, and he, you know what I'm saying, it really meant something to him to win that. So I feel like the award do mean something to these people in these fields. It's just the people who picks it, which devalues it. Like, I feel like if it was an honest, diverse panel who's picking it, and, you know what I'm saying, it's really fair, the award would mean a lot more to these people.
I agree.
But
That's
at the
well
same time,
said.
too, I do see that, but I also see both sides too, because I don't like the ideal of having fucking fanboy be able to vote type shit. You know what I mean? Like, because I feel like on some certain things there should be a panel of people. It shouldn't just be took to a mass vote about everything.
They've
You know
done
what I mean?
better
Like,
though.
There are
They've
some
done better.
now. The picking of the panel could be better. That's what I'm saying. I would prefer that. Now, if you had a better panel selection, you know what I mean, not just
should be your peers.
whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, but a certain amount, not a mass. if it's gonna be your peers, it
Yeah,
should
cause
be.
it be friends. It be like you be friends. picking
No,
nigga
what
every year
I'm
and
saying
shit.
a panel of fucking 5 to 10 people, you know what I'm saying, that know they shit, that are music experts, blah blah blah, versus, all right, sending your vote, you know what I mean, for if you pick. I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
There's some music experts on the panel already. Like, I feel like in the past few years, they've done a way better job picking the nominations and shit. Like, as an artist, a nomination would be a win for me, because on years like this year, sometimes it'd be so many good people on there with you. It's like, damn. It's like,
I agree with Wiz.
you know,
I feel like because the only positive I see from that stuff is the accolades that come after it. Once you win an award, certain avenues and certain people start to look at you and this and that. But in a sense, it's like, if you don't give a fuck before, if you never won one, why would you give a fuck if you won one?
now Will gives a fuck.
I feel like it's
Will gives a fuck.
I feel like it's
he do.
the recognition of all your hard work, because you got all this stuff. And y'all know
But
how hard
it's a
y'all
fucking
work.
Trophy, bro. Like, you can interact with your fans directly nowadays. Why the fuck would I give a shit about a trophy?
Well, we're saying how we feel,
Yeah,
but
just
I'm sure.
imagine.
I know Will wanted to win, and I know he cared about winning. But I just want him to know, you know, when he ends up listening to this one day, that I didn't know you didn't have an Oscar. You are the GOAT, nigga. Like, you have an Oscar in my mind, nigga. So a nomination to me is more important, because, like, think about, like, even the Grammys this year. We got Drake, Cole, Tyler, Nas, and I forgot the other name.
Like,
It's like hard to pick. It's like, damn, all these niggas is great.
When you have conversations about
Kanye, my fault.
when you have conversations about actors and shit, do you ever ask or bring up how many Oscars someone has?
No, I didn't know.
Because no one gives a fuck.
Bro, when I seen, did you see
if we win for the podcast,
No, I'm gonna be lit. I'm gonna be lit.
This is my thing.
When you into that shit, you do fuck with that, because just like sports, you said, I feel like we're saying that because we don't.
No,
really
back
talk
in the
about
day,
that
I
shit.
think Oscar used to
When
count
we
more
talk about
back in the
sports,
day.
We always somehow bring up rings, how many championships they got, you know what I'm saying, blah blah blah.
MVPs.
Yeah, MVPs. You know,
I
so
am
we talk
speaking
about
in that
stuff like
sense
that.
because I am a musician, and I feel like I would feel the same way about Grammys. Like, if I didn't have them, I would be fine. If I had them, it would be kind of it would be in a sense of like, appreciate it.
This is where Lynn is really like. This is what he's really saying. Like,
okay.
in order to be nominated, or like, even if we're nominated as a podcast or as a musician, look at how far we came. Like, I'm already popping. Even if I don't win it, like, I still got hella clout, hella fans. Like, I'm on. So for me to get nominated, that means.
But if you win, you gonna be like,
yes,
you gonna be like, God damn, I just beat out.
If I beat out Kanye, Drake, Tyler,
like,
Nas, like, I'm gonna faint. I'm gonna fall the fuck out. But I'm saying, like, the fact that I'm nominated and I'm sitting on the same row with these niggas, I'm gonna be like, bro,
how
this
would you
is
feel
like.
if they just like flipped it? The vibe just got bad. Like, they was mad to the whole. Like, the fuck?
I smacked. Smacked me.
Oh, they said they got to smack you.
He came over and smacked me and shit.
Nah, they just like every day I was all mad. All your favorite artists were mad that you know.
Fuck them.
And they all.
Ooh.
And they all.
It would mean more to me if it was like an award from People's Choice, like you're like the fans voted for you. Like, that would mean something.
I still say peers and like music execs should vote. That would be nice. But I read some of the like they
But
like
there's so much politics in
describe.
that. Niggas is
I was
voting
about
for
to
their
say
No,
that.
boy,
I'm saying it
niggas
is. But if
voting for
you
their label
read,
mate.
but if you read
Hey,
like the
if I pick
predictions
you,
of
I
shit,
want
they
this
actually
from you.
have nice breakdowns of like who they think is gonna win and
That's
why.
why, like I said,
Yeah.
I would feel more humbled with an award from like the fans, the people that actually enjoy
Listen,
what I like
yeah.
to do. That's what my reward would be every
Might be
day.
a little.
You know, but exactly. A letter from a fan would mean more to me than a fucking Grammy trophy. I could give a fuck, bro. I'll drink out of it, like Drake did. I don't care about.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I think once I did get my Grammy, I'll be happy, but then I'll be disrespectful.
What are you gonna do with that? Sit it
Yeah.
up on a fucking.
I don't think I would like put it in no case type shit. Like, oh yeah, I got a Grammy.
Bitch,
That
you gonna
right
put it
there.
in the
No,
kickball.
for real.
I wouldn't do that,
That's
but-
me being. Oh no.
She's just gonna throw it away. You just
No,
gonna.
I wouldn't throw it away.
You
but
just
I'd
gonna
be,
put it like.
You know, I probably piss on it.
Man,
I ain't gonna lie.
alright.
I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that.
That'd be an order.
I do not honestly. I
Oh,
honestly
wow.
do not.
Cap
Honestly,
on
do
here.
not need awards. But But if I happen to win a Grammy, like that bitch
I ain't
will
gonna
go on the
lie,
wall.
like,
Though.
yeah, that's
I ain't
what I'm
gonna lie.
saying.
That bitch will go on the wall.
I think I'd be disrespectful. Like, I would be excited after I got it, but after I got it, I'd be like, man, I knew I was a shit. You know, just me being me. I knew I was a shit, nigga. Grammy.
I ain't
Nigga crying his ass.
Asking on that bitch, you know what I'm saying? Like, wait.
JoJo! Blocking shit.
And all the shit we done been through the shit. I'll be up there. Thank God, man. I remember we almost quit the podcast, man. Shit, appreciate y'all.
I be like, so it's going to the after party. I'll take it. Nah, I'm just playing. I'll be like, thank you guys. See you later.
Nah, but yeah, but last thing on that, we just hope this is all resolved. You know what I'm saying? Like, communication is everything, and like conversations, you know, as hard as they may be to have, can fix a lot of shit. So it happened. We're all moving forward. We had to talk about it today because we on pod till Friday. But you know, but we're moving forward, and you know, we just hope everybody heals from this, and they will.
Much more important shit.
It really is way more important shit going on in this world. And Will, you're still the GOAT. Chris Rock, you're still the GOAT. And even if, well, you'll be back, Chris. But even if Will, you can't go to the Oscars, we didn't know you didn't have one. We still love all your work, and we thought you had all the awards in the world. So.
And if you want to be thrilled about it, to me, overall, Chris Rock is funnier than Will Smith.
Speaking of being
on everything
funny,
I love.
Chris Rock is a better comedian. Will Smith's better actor.
Exactly. Thank you. Word for word.
That's not saying anything.
Thank you. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Who better? Chris Rock better than
Chris is a better
Chris
comedian.
is a better comedian. Will is a better actor.
Chris is a better comedian than
Will
Kevin
Smith
Hart.
just happens to be funny.
I didn't know Will was
Will Smith just happens to be funny. Chris Rock is funny.
This is not saying anything, though.
Yeah, I'm saying that's their jobs. Like I don't understand.
It's like LeBron.
I just want to say that.
Chris couldn't have been the Fresh Prince.
Nah, never.
No.
He wasn't there.
No, he couldn't.
No, he couldn't have
the
been Fresh Prince.
Nobody but Will could be the Fresh Prince.
Well, Kevin Hart's better than both of them.
But Will Smith
not
couldn't have been
acting,
Pookie though either.
They just keep calling me.
Will Smith couldn't have been Pookie. Too good for that. He couldn't have been Pookie.
Last thing I want to say real quick though is
CB4.
the fact that he hasn't won an award, that doesn't discredit these award shows to you at all in a little bit.
No, I've been said that.
I felt the same way about fucking Leonardo DiCaprio. That nigga ain't had a fucking single award in years. And I'm like, well,
that's what I was trying to ask you.
How the fuck do y'all not award this nigga something?
That's what I was trying to ask you. That's what I was trying to ask you a second
to-
ago. Did y'all see the winners? Like the previous winners?
Yeah.
Who the fuck are them niggas?
But you that's what I'm saying. You have to really watch that movie and be a movie critic to know like these other actors.
How hard he went.
Yeah, like we don't know like.
But
Like then the dude from Batman, the Joker.
That's the only one I recognize.
Yeah,
him
about,
and the real old dude.
Yeah, so come on, we know that.
See, but
that
one,
role was
one thing too though. But one thing too. Let's keep it real though. Let's take it to a.
Wait a minute.
What the fuck are you? No,
The Dark Knight.
What about him?
You talking about Heath? You talking about Heath Ledger Joker?
You talking about the Heath Ledger?
He was
Joker,
the best
right?
actor in that
You said
movie.
you were talking about the Penguin just now.
No.
Talking about the Joker.
He talking about the Joker.
Heath Ledger.
Somebody said the Penguin.
Oh, I was saying Heath Ledger was definitely the best actor.
But we
went crazy.
gotta take it to a professional level though, real quick. When we're talking about Oscars, when we're talking about Oscars, we're talking about pure acting. We're looking at it from a fan standpoint of liking the movie.
Yeah.
When you watching for acting and when you're watching when somebody's acting, you're not even really focused on the movie. You're making when. You have the script, you know who the person is supposed to be, you know the character. If you're not giving me, if it's not giving, like what they say, if it's not giving me what it needs to give me, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. They're looking at your acting.
You're not being John.
But wait, what I'm getting at is a lot of black people, we get in these roles of these movies that's good, but these characters are shitty. You know what I mean? So they're not going to give you an award for no shitty ass characters. You know what I mean? Like your acting was good, but at the same time,
but that's what I'm saying.
Pursuit of Happiness was great.
You mean to
But
tell
we gotta
me
see
Will
who he
Smith
went up
don't
against
have a single award-winning performance?
I thought 7 pounds he got one.
Nigga, 7 pounds is amazing.
gotta-
7 pounds is amazing, but it's not no
look at-
Pursuit of Happiness.
you gotta
Will
look
Smith's
at-
best acting movie to me is Pursuit of Happiness.
still, he has
But
no
is that
reward for
still awardable though?
Yes.
Compare,
You
but then
have
that's
to
what I
look-
said though. Hold on though.
But it matters.
But we're comparing it. Like I said,
Yeah.
you looking
That
at a
scene is
list,
fucking amazing.
but you're
Nah,
looking at a
fuck
list
that.
of
That scene in the
Kanye,
bathroom.
J. Cole,
Ooh, that's
Kendrick Lamar in the acting world.
That's
You
the
get
thing,
what I
though. That's
mean?
what I was saying too. Even though he did Pursuit of Happiness, another movie might have came out that was just as fire that we forgot about. It's like, damn.
J. Cole,
it's like
the acting world.
I gotta pick one out of these
Shit that we
5
ain't even
great.
seen. We don't even fuck with these type of movies. Like, what the fuck movie was that?
I think
But white
American
people
Gangster
watching
came
this
out
movie and
that
this
year.
nigga done acted his ass off. You know,
Yeah.
so
That's the hard part, bro. It's
I
like
got one.
Now, yeah, because American Gangster and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, Denzel do that.
Well, that shit sucks because you can have a great performance one year
Which is true.
with a bunch
Did
of
Jamie
people
Foxx
that
have
go
one?
hard, but then the next year everyone sucks.
Hey, but
and
that's
your
vice
shit was
versa
good.
though.
That's
That's vice versa.
crazy.
Same
I'm
thing
saying-
with music. When you lose to a nigga that you know your music not
He
as
sh-
good as.
I
You
feel
know,
Jamie
like,
Foxx-
this nigga not
But
fucking
how was
with
it a loss though? But Jamie Foxx don't have. When I seen the list, bro, it's crazy.
He should have got
You're
one
not gonna
for
recognize none of the actors
For
on
Ray,
there, bro.
he should have got one.
But
for
I'm not
to
gonna lie,
Eric's
he should.
point, like this is what I'm saying. Imagine Take Care, Good Kid, Mad City, My Dark Twisted Fantasy, and Blueprint all dropped on the same year, like same Grammy ballot. You sitting there like, I gotta pick
You know what I'm
one.
saying?
You know, so do you really lose?
Yep.
You know, it's like I had to pick one.
That's
And
why I
on
say
that
you
note,
don't.
It don't fucking matter.
It's like in basketball, just
Unless it's
being-
obvious.
In
Yeah.
basketball, just being in the MVP conversation means you're doing your
Yeah.
job. You know?
Sometimes it just be so close. It's like, well, only one of them niggas can win. But if it's obvious, like Kendrick over Macklemore and Macklemore win, then that's when our people, we like, bruh. You know, so
Yeah.
Speaking of the next topic, Black China had said on Twitter that she's losing if she had to give up 3 of her cars and stuff like that. And in response, Tiger and Rob Kardashian said that they both have their kids 6 days a week, and one say they spend $40,000 a year in school, and the other one say they spend $35,000 a year in school.
And these fathers are Rob Kardashian and Tiger.
I believe it because Tiger would be with his son all the time.
yeah.
I'm not gonna. I'm to play devil's advocate. I already kind of thought of my reply. What's funny is that she's not really, and I can say really ain't devil's advocate, but if you add that up, that's only really $70,000 a year, which is, you know what I'm saying, like around our level of money.
For school? To go to school?
Not for school, but yeah.
No, I'm saying towards quote unquote giving towards the child, towards her life. If you're not really doing nothing else, what is she doing? You know what I mean? What does she do as far as income on the money? I'm pretty sure she got her own little side hustle and shit she got going on.
I
But
think she got some endorsements.
if you're
and
not
shit
doing
like
anything
that.
but just steady spending, of course you finna have to sell 3 cars. Of course you finna, you know
Well,
what
she
I mean?
better fire up that
for you to
OnlyFans.
try to aim that at them, you know what I'm saying? When you know that's helping you out, because if they wasn't doing that shit,
Yeah.
you know that you really be in hot water. You know,
No,
so
that's
you,
what,
you
but,
should have
but
really.
I think the point is like, should it be, because obviously if the roles are reversed, they would be asking us for child support. So should she be asking for child support, or like
I think Tiger is on. I think he is on.
Both of them on child support. Both of them on
Rob
child
and Tiger?
Yeah, I
They
think
just
so.
said that.
That's
Yeah.
Nutty Block. Because of how? Because like
Nigga,
how?
the system. The
I know
prehistoric
that the system is wrong because like okay.
We don't get a fair shot. As soon as that baby born, we really don't have a fair
I
shot.
don't know how deep it is. Because I don't have an issue with it. Like you know, me and Kate have a we have a I just snitched. We have a co-parenting system that works. You know what I'm saying? And like that's something we agreed on without having to go through the government. But in that case, they already have money and fame. They really don't have to be like, hey, I need help. Well, what if they wanted to? Could
Like ask for some money from the
yeah,
other
like because think about it.
What is she asking for money for? She only see the kid.
You know what I'm saying? Should they ask her?
She ain't got nothing. You see it? Yeah, they gonna give what she gonna give her.
Niggas don't have nothing. When they be on child support, niggas barely have anything.
That's true, but what they gonna give from her? Give me that. Yeah, you selling the car. Give me one. What,
Yeah, keep
honestly,
it real. I ain't
I'll.
gonna lie, Rob Kardashian probably still have more money than her. Both of them have more money than her. Tiger and they both have more money than Black China.
I know, but even though they do, and they already setting good, and they taking care of the kids, not in
Give me some of my child support money back.
something.
Bitch, when that money hit on the first, you give my shit back.
Just because she had the nerve to say something, you know what I'm saying? Just be like, you're not even doing nothing. I got the kids all the time. I'm spending all the money.
You might need to look that up because I don't know what she does. Like now, I'm really thinking
I
about
don't
it.
even know why she famous.
But when you
You know why.
And she not that fine. Like I'll keep it a buck.
No, it's not.
Was she on a reality?
I mean,
show?
back then when the body stuff was popping, she was that.
You know, when that shit first came out.
Yeah, she was
one of
that.
them fake booties.
But that's what she's famous for.
Yeah.
She was one of the pioneers of the
The BBL.
yeah, and she was
I
in the
was
stripper.
on it, boy, when Black China first came out. Oh my girl.
Hell no, she looked nasty. I mean, I take that back. No offense. It's just
Man.
the rich sex video. I was like,
Imagine you dated Black China and Kylie in your life, but you got Black China pregnant.
life sucks.
Out of all the people.
Well, he allegedly
Life
dated
sucks.
her when she was Kylie when she was.
We're not gonna speak on that.
And allegedly, he like them.
He could do nothing.
Honestly, hey, we don't even know for sure.
She was infertile then. That's why she didn't get
Travis said, I'm putting 2 in that.
Travis is smart.
Oh, you
They
Travis
were the same age, ain't they?
No, Travis older than her. Travis like our age.
Trevor like,
Is she what, 25?
Yeah, she's like 25.
I think so.
Nigga, he's what, 30? That's
30.
5 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tiger was 30 and she was.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but think about it though. Like, 25 to 20 is a big age difference. So if they
No,
started,
it's not.
what?
25 to 20?
25 to 20?
That's 5 years.
If you 25 dating a 20-year-old, that's a whole different experience than you dating a 22-year-old as a
Tiger was 28
27-year-old.
dating a high school.
That's way worse.
Because if she's 25
That's way
right now,
worse.
how old is Tiger?
Tiger got to be like
I would think
33.
pushing 40.
no,
No,
he's not
or
that
he
old.
late 30.
He's not that. He's not.
Yeah, no, I think
No, Tiger like 33.
Late 30s. Tiger,
33, bro.
before DJ found out, I think
34.
Tiger got to be at least like 35, 37.
He fucking
Kylie's 24.
Oh, she's 24. See.
See,
She
she
might
young
be like
as hell.
31, maybe.
No, he like 33.
I say Tiger
He's
probably
32.
Yeah,
So you're right. I was closer.
And
he was.
So
Same thing. Really.
it's almost a 10-year difference. Ooh,
What's that nigga name?
Travis.
Oh.
It's almost a
That's
10-year
that
difference.
nigga name. Straight up. But
What if he said that like when he came in? He was like, it's like,
Travis
he
30.
do. He do say that when he come in. He's
Travis
30.
30.
That's what I'm saying.
But that's not 30 and 20,
That's
24.
age
24?
diff- now. No. Okay.
That's-
Okay.
that's
30 and 24 is not, but 24 and 18
But to me,
or
on some regular shit,
20
that is
or
kinda
But he
weird,
just
though.
he's got with like 2 years ago, right?
what about 28 and 20?
That's
Okay,
doable.
now we.
No,
That's-
that's doable. That's doable.
No, it's not. You can't go.
To
You
me,
can't go
keeping
with
it
your
all the way
girl to
real-
certain places
So
yet.
21 and 30, is that bad?
Joe, if I look at my girl and be like, look, we can go out tonight, but we can't go nowhere where alcohol is. That's an issue. I'm not. That's
do it.
To me, unless she truly bad, I don't think a 30-year-old man should be like just interested in like a 24-year-old.
Yeah.
Like you really gotta be you really gotta be on your shit.
Kylie not 20. She's not 24. though.
I don't
She
feel
gotta
like
be
you
at
should, exactly. That's what I'm saying. I don't feel like you should be
crazy.
just like a regular female working at a call center, and then it's a 30-year-old
Oh, you
nigga.
said regular. 'Cause-
I
Okay,
feel
if Kylie 21 and you at your age, you want
Oh yeah, of course, Kylie. But that's what I'm saying. I don't think a call center
Billionaire.
chick,
Yeah,
24-year-old,
that's different. You're
no
not- you're not
30-year-old
really
man, you work at a warehouse, you shouldn't be trying to get at no 24-year-old
I
call
agree with
center.
that.
You know what I mean? Like, come
But
on.
still, 30 and 24 is still like, okay, if she a problem, then yeah. But like 26 and 20, if I gotta wait for you to turn 21 so we can go to West 7, no.
Some
no.
some people's parents have bigger gaps than what we're discussing right now.
Yeah,
So-
that was a different time though.
I know, but I'm
That was a
saying
different
like
time, yeah.
even still, they still were working within the parameters of what's still legal nowadays. Is 18,
Yeah, okay.
18 and up.
I don't like it.
Some people's parents
sugar
are like
daddies.
fucking 10, 20 years apart. So it's like,
Sugar daddies don't care. They
They ain't getting no sugar though.
get, yeah.
Well, some of them are. Some of them are.
Come on, hey,
Some sugar on that dick.
somebody out here,
Some
put
of them
some
are.
sugar on your knacker. Y'all heard about that?
Dude, they put that sugar cane on it.
No, they put cocaine in his
His lemon.
Booty hole.
no, all his stuff.
What is happening?
Diggling.
Yeah, I think it was on it or
And
in-
somebody
Let it
snorted
sit
it
there?
out. Somebody snorted it out.
Yeah, it rotted or some shit like that.
He put it in his hole. He put it in
Wait,
his
Tom.
hole.
What kind of shit like that?
What are you
Cocaine,
saying?
sugar?
I'm lost on what you're
Cocaine.
saying. He put
Oh.
cocaine inside his dick hole.
He put it on the shaft.
look.
He put it on the shaft.
Like he covered it in his shade.
No, I heard on the shade room. I mean, not shade room.
What was his
Breakfast
goal
Club.
though?
He was trying to get high. If you put it directly into your body like that, you go faster. Like
You think
you
it's
could,
dick high?
yeah, I don't know if you could do it to your dick, but you could do it
This
to
is
your
why
ass.
they won't legalize the drugs when
You
you
ain't
need
never put no-
legalized.
you ain't
Y'all
never put
niggas
no
just
pill up
can't
a-
do
up a
this
girl
shit
ass?
regular.
No.
So y'all eat the ass, but y'all wouldn't put no pill up a
Man's
girl
penis
ass.
turned black
nasty
after
that
he
bad.
injected it with cocaine.
he ejected.
Oh, he took liquid cocaine.
His ass after why do you put that in there?
Nobody's
Oh, okay. Sorry.
feeding that nigga.
Sorry.
That nigga,
What?
that nigga a freak, ain't he?
Sorry.
Why'd you say that?
A man's penis turned black after he injected it with cocaine, according to a report by American Journal of Cases. The 35-year-old Hispanic man went to the ER with irregulating pain in his penis and scrotum 3 days after injecting the drug into a penis vein. Doctors working in Bronx, New York, said the report. On examining him, the doctor said his penis was swollen black, ulcerated, and oozed a foul smell discharge.
Discharge.
The man has a long history of intravenous drug use, they said.
But why? So he said, man, this is going to be a good idea.
How fucked up you got to be to take a needle and think, I'm going to put this coke in my
I got a nasty question.
No, that's why
I ain't getting high enough.
That's why I hate
Shit
people.
make my stomach hurt even just thinking
That's
about
why
it.
I hate people.
This is my question, too. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, no, go
No, you good, Joe. You can. I'm gonna rant. Look,
Okay.
The Senate sees this shit and they like, we're not legalizing that shit because right there.
Yeah, okay.
That's why we're not legalizing the shit.
My question is more. Yeah, my question is more, down to earth. But
See if y'all can,
was he okay? This is my thing. When he injected it, was it like was he on just regular hang, or was he erect? Was he erect when he did it?
That's
He was on hard, bro.
You want to know if you're on hard or not?
No, I'm asking how does
What
that work?
size he is?
Joe, you're not injecting your penis when it's soft. That's crazy. You know how painful that is? No, he on hard, bro.
You trying to see how big he is, ain't you?
Yeah.
You want to know if it's on hard or soft?
What angle like this?
What angle?
What?
Well, look at that. Like, what the? Why? Why? Just do the drugs regular. Just snort it. Just snort it like everybody else.
Like we all do on the podcast, right here.
No.
He put it on the dig, boy.
Niggas want to do too much, man.
So, did they have to cut it off or what?
You got to.
Dang.
Nah, hopefully they
real
prescribe
talk-
on some fucking
nah,
antibiotics.
they
And
probably
man,
gonna send
you
it-
probably gotta stroke that out. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah.
Not
no
like
way.
not like till you nut.
$26.
But I'm saying massage. Like you have to
26?
massage that toxin
That's
because
fentanyl.
because you know me, I'm professional with the body. You know what I mean.
He had
So
an involuntary transition.
no, it's probably stuck right there. Like it didn't go through his system. It's probably stuck right there in his penis. It didn't travel through his body system like the drug was trying to.
That's what I'm saying.
So
He's
that's
gonna-
why.
he's gonna
So that's
be-
what I'm saying.
Oh,
You gonna
coke
have
in
to
his
get that shit out of there. You gonna have to.
Okay,
Oh
serious
my God.
Serious question.
He had an involuntary
Or
transition.
milk
Dang,
that
though.
hoe. Yeah, but I'm saying it didn't travel through his
That
body.
shit
That's
out.
why.
Crazy. Serious question though. Like, do that take his dick to rehab? Or how's that work?
Yeah, we got decap.
I think he's gonna have erectile dysfunction for a long
probably
time.
like-
I tell you what, to get it out, you got to get some super
Well,
head.
it ain't gonna be no blood
Like
flow
I-
going in
Ain't nobody
there.
gonna discharge
Nah,
that
he's probably
shit.
transitioned.
Oh, I'm hiding up.
Oh, bitch that OD on this shit.
That dick is cracked.
Nigga said, "Wow."
You got that dope dick, daddy. Damn.
That definitely see the dope dick, bro. That's
Nigga
crazy.
said,
Line it
"Wow."
up. Line it up. Damn, that's crazy.
That's some crazy head. They suck the drugs out of that shit. That's crazy.
What if he did like? What if he had like? He just got a superpower off of that shit. Like his body finally took, and then he like could shoot like cocaine from his dick or some shit like.
Like,
Bro. I feel bad.
Endless amount of cocaine from his
dick.
dick.
He be the most lethal drug dealer ever.
He be like,
in the trap house, just naked, just dig out.
Bro.
How much you want?
Nah, bro.
Any villain with his dick
I
out
would
can
do
have
that
whatever
shit.
he want. I don't care.
That's
He
what I'm
can take
saying.
it.
Nigga, you win.
Okay,
Okay.
nigga, go to the bathroom first.
yo, we be like this.
Here's
Just cover that.
no, bro. You got here's the city, bro. Here, I'm good. Take this shit over, nigga. I'm done.
selling on my block. You know this the dick block.
Out of all the powers you could have had.
On his little baggies, it had like a dick on it.
Yeah.
No,
Girl giving him head and she be like, this stepped on.
Re-rock this, re-rock this.
You been watching Snowfall.
That re-rock dick. Don't try to play.
Ain't prayers I thought it was.
I thought this shit was
Nigga,
pure
right, this
from
baking
Colombia. This ain't no Colombian
Baking
dick.
soda
Tastes
dick.
like drywall. Nigga.
My nigga said this is stepped on. Whoa.
But to me, he got chemicals in his balls, right? Correct.
You are a very
Joe,
interested
can we
in
move
this thing.
on?
Okay, I'm sorry.
He love that. He love it.
Breaking Bad in his balls.
He
man.
loves it.
He trying to come up with ideas.
He loves it.
Nigga went to the balls.
So he didn't die though, right?
So he can't be found, right?
How did you do this?
So, speaking of another drug, the House just passed the Marijuana Opportunity Reinvestment and Prongment More Act, which decriminalizes marijuana at the federal level at a vote of 220 to 204.
Texas still ain't on the side of that.
The House passed legislation Friday that would legalize marijuana nationwide, eliminating criminal penalties for anyone who manufactures, distributes, or possesses the substance.
Wow, only 40 years in the making.
This
Only 40 years late.
I mean, we don't have to like deep dive on this. Like, it still has to pass the Senate. Obviously, this is the first step. We've been here before, but
like, how many times have we heard news?
You know,
this
it's just
bill
we heard the news. It's an interesting thing. Like, we were talking with some friends of ours today, like just stories about like things we've been through with like weed, and it's just crazy how many people have been caught up with the law on petty crimes, bro. Like,
niggas is over here sticking coke in they dick, and we getting arrested for weed.
5,000 for 2 grams.
When I tell you, and I can speak on this because it's been expunged, but like that's pretty much the same thing I had to do for a theft charge.
5,000?
Yes, to get it expunged, I had to go, bro.
Nigga, breaking the law is expensive. So,
okay, that's you need Jesus for that.
What the fuck?
No, but no, it's just a shame, bro. But like, I don't want to like get all like deep and shit on it. But it is a real thing that black people are targeted on petty ass shit like weed, bro. Like, and it's unfortunate, bro.
Make money off that.
It's the racist states that are the last ones to join this movement. Obviously,
we got the president passing out crack kits. Niggas is getting crack kits.
That's what y'all voted for.
Correct it.
Okay, just to be clear,
It's not that. Thank you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I didn't mean to say it. It's not that clear cut and dry.
Anything, but
But
crack pipe, it's not
my bigger point to that, bro, is that like, look how openly they are willing to discuss it.
Exactly.
and like try to like mediate the shit. And then when it comes to weed, like, they demonize it. And I know why that is, because they know that they can like, and when people say they hunt us, this is what they mean. They like, okay, we know if we go to the hood over here, we gonna find niggas smoke weed. Okay, we know we can fill up our prisons with niggas for petty ass shit like smoking weed. So why would we vote that legal? We ain't gonna be able to fill these prisons up. We not gonna be able to like police these communities the same way.
Now we
gonna lose money. Like Airrick was saying, like we not gonna like be able to tax the shit. It's all
That's all they finna do. Cause keep it real though, I think I get it. I just feel like recreational, use of marijuana is cool and all, but it's just the taxing on that is so crazy when you know the business side of it. It's just like, man, they still gonna find their way to win, and it's more. I know it's gonna sound wrong, but it's more profitable for the people for when it's illegal. Marijuana, you know what I mean?
It's fine, but like, niggas do not need to be locked up.
No, definitely,
over this shit. That's
I wouldn't necessarily say so, because all the states that have legalized weed, their economy has like turned around.
The economy,
but at the same time, like you just said, the legal shit would be taxed heavy. So you gotta go to the store to get that.
Yeah.
But there's still niggas in the street that's gonna sell you.
Of course,
for the low.
But it's the same thing
as no one's gonna know the difference whether you bought it legally or not. It's just weed, so it's still gonna be legal.
But you know what they're gonna do? They're gonna do then. They're gonna start testing and stuff like that. I seen something interesting like.
But you can't test for weed that was bought in a store and weed that was bought on the street. You can test for if it's strong or not.
No, what they do is you have to have. You won't be able to have it in a baggie anymore. You have to have it in a container that was bought, or they can immediately arrest you. You can sit here and say all day if you have a napkin and you just happen to have 2 grams in it. Oh, I just bought this from the dispensary. You have no proof. That's it's like driving and saying this your car, but you ain't got no license.
How hard is it to get a container though, like a legit one from somebody?
I want to ask you. Oh, go my fault.
I actually think, like I said, the economy will turn around. But if you legalize marijuana throughout the whole United States, there's gonna have to be like a Walmart for marijuana, because if it's like millions of people selling marijuana, ain't nobody gonna be making no money. It's gonna be all. It's gonna be this person
chains.
get, huh?
There's already like
Yeah, there
Yeah.
are chains.
Yeah,
stores,
it's gonna be like somebody gonna have to take over and be like the Walmarts, the Targets, because if it's just like, oh, like we legalizing it and anybody can sell it, then if all of us is selling it, then we're gonna have to be fending for these customers.
But it would just be like.
But like
liquor
Alex
store.
said
You go to
though,
a liquor store, right?
like Alex said,
Yeah.
it's just gonna be like any other business, just like a restaurant. You have your little mom and pop weed stores when this does get legalized around the United States. You have your little mom and pop weed stores, but then overall you'll have your conglomerations, the ones that are gonna
what
be
you
in
don't
every
want-
state.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
What you
Different.
don't want is a monopoly. Oh no, go first.
Yeah, because
But that's what it's gonna come to.
That's true, but we're still doing a deal with the devil, so we got to give up something if they legalize it. So now if it's legal, before I go any further, has anybody here ever been tested for their marijuana levels when they've been pulled over?
No, not
Over?
yet.
No.
No, not
Never.
yet.
Okay, good. That's another point. Okay, but
On
if
smoke.
they legalize it like it's like alcohol or cigarettes, now they're going to start implementing like little petty shit like I can test your levels, which is stupid because of how far back you can trace weed and all that shit.
Yep.
But there's that, and then they're going to say, oh well, if you have it in your car and it smells like weed, we're going to assume you're smoking, so you're under the influence, so that's going to be a DUI. Like it's going to be way more petty regulations on it. If they
Especially
legalize
down here, I'm kind of with Wes on that. Especially down here in Texas, especially man, I already know Arlington gonna be fooski.
I'm telling you.
boy, them niggas
Yeah,
Arlington,
actually,
it's gonna definitely be turned into a petty thing that I feel like that it's gonna be one of those things, or it's just be careful what you ask for type thing.
Right.
I
Like,
feel like it's petty now. So how much worse could it get if it's legal?
but
Like,
we're
there's
talking
less that
from
they
a
can
we're
do
talking
to
from
you.
an area of this. It's not in Texas, so we're only talking about shit we see on social media. Once that shit get here, all the shit that they don't talk about social media is gonna start happening to us.
But
Like
I'm
he
saying,
said,
I've been
let's
to
say you
states
can
that's legal.
you get in your car and you ain't got no weed in there, but you just came from smoking your damn house out and you get it pulled over as soon as you leave. Now
they
you gotta
gonna-
get your
they
shit
gonna test
served.
your levels.
You know what I mean? They gotta get your test levels and
Yeah.
all that. Just off strength because
Yeah.
they can. Now.
And that's fine. And I want to say that where my stance is, I'm okay with all of that because I do want to be fair. If we gonna treat it like alcohol, let's treat it like alcohol.
Yeah.
That's fine. As long as we not going to jail over having the shit.
Yeah, that's
what we really
I
want.
100% agree with
So
you.
let's not pretend like niggas don't be smoking here in Texas like the shit legal.
Oh yeah,
of
like
course, of
shit.
course.
I feel like the reason why Texas is gonna be like the last to the party, because we feel like we make enough money here already. That's why we ain't got like, we could make so much money as far as that, casinos, all this stuff that everybody else does, we could do. We just feel like, I think we're like one of the major states that has the most oil. So I feel like that's where our money come from in Texas. That's why we don't really dibble and dabble and all this other stuff for some odd ass reason.
Texas know what they
And we
do.
just
and
old-fashioned.
That's why they got medical dispensaries here, but they don't have the recreational ones. But I've been to states where it's legal. I've been to Oklahoma. I've been to Seattle, where it's been legal for years. Like, and the entire vibe around it is different. Like, there's no one gives a fuck. It's like smoking a cigarette there. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I feel like it would. Here, people would still be like stick their nose up at it, but I don't see like cops would be like they couldn't do anything.
Vegas,
You know what
you
I'm
can
saying?
smoke like a motherfucker. You gotta get a whole joint from the thing.
But keeping it, I hate to say it, you know what I'm saying? I feel like some way, I don't know, it's just Texas, especially niggas around here.
Yeah, well, Texas-
They gonna find some way to fuck it up. I feel like
Texas,
niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like, as far as black
Yeah.
people, we gonna find some way to fuck
You
it
know,
up.
and that's what it is. Like we still have to be like responsible with the shit. If we gonna treat it like alcohol, because right now people don't realize they don't see it as alcohol. They see it as like meth and shit like
Almost,
that.
yeah, still almost meth
So
and shit.
if
No, it's
we
no
trying to
longer-
get it to get.
It's no longer a classified one.
Well, you know.
Well,
what I
no,
mean.
we talking about regular people.
It's still worse than
you know what I mean?
alcohol
It
and
was up
people's.
there, but now
Yeah,
it's not.
they still see it as worse than alcohol and cigarettes, which is not. So if we're gonna get it down to that level, we gotta like. Right.
I just want to be able to go to the store. I just want to be able to go to the store and buy a pack of fucking, pre rolls. Fuck the Newports. They can give me the the Kush Sevens type shit.
Let me get a bag of them gummies right there.
Fuck around, be stepped on.
Hey, never buy weed from. Don't ever get weed from Jamaica. It's too strong.
I can see that.
Oh, that ain't stepped on?
What you talking about, nigga? That West Indian weed.
That shit is it's too strong.
He said it's too strong.
Where did
Like,
you?
it destroyed me.
Oh, when you went on the cruise, right?
It destroyed me, bro.
I can
Well,
see
you a
that.
lightweight. Go
I
ahead.
can see that. I can
Real
see
smoke
some
was
real
like
life Jamaican weed
West.
being better
Killing
than
me,
top
yeah.
notch,
Yes.
top notch,
Yes.
American made
I believe so.
weed.
In the
Name a time.
wild grown?
Name a time
Yeah.
in y'all previous years ago before y'all on y'all jobs now. Was high like the highest y'all ever been?
Actually,
Oh, back in the day we used to smoke.
Yeah.
How's that? Yeah. Damn.
it's been 3 times where I can physically say like this is maybe the highest I've ever reached in my whole spirit of time.
Damn, man.
Like ridiculous.
Does it have
I
to
know.
be weed?
I remember
God
my
damn.
I remember my
Good
bad highs, like the highs where I was like I had a bad trip, but that was on K2 the one time I did.
Yes,
that.
I do have
Yeah,
a K2.
accident, yeah.
Shit.
I had a K2 story too.
Somebody sold it to
Strictly
me.
talking about
Somebody,
weed.
Shit called Diablo.
I'm talking about any drug we ever did.
somebody sold it to me on instead of weed.
Shit.
That's when I was young and I didn't know what the fuck.
Yeah, that shit got me
The
pretty
highest I
goddamn
ever
good.
been was we went to Houston.
Houston. Oh yeah, he took 2 of them. That's why.
Shit, nigga, I took
Stupid.
that whole bag.
That was duh.
Oh, he had edibles.
Yes.
Oh, so
And
your body-
Hey,
They
Hey,
was
Liddy.
all, bro. They was all 97.
nigga, DJ's in there like
97
this.
milligram joints. Like,
Hey, really just sitting there. Like, he couldn't even touch the ass. We're like, we gonna put your hand on the ass, but I think ass just bouncing on there. He couldn't do shit. I'm like,
bro.
Honestly, I think the highest I've ever been
Oh, so
was
mad.
like the
Yes.
one of the highest moments of my life was like the first time I ever smoked. Because I remember the very first time I ever got high, I was like, I thought it was like the wildest experience ever. Because it was like I'd never felt that before, and I was just like gone. You know what I'm saying?
It's like it's the tunnel vision.
Yeah, and you're just like everything is funny.
Twilight
It was just
Zone.
like I just remember that very first time, and like I remember the very first time I got high, it was out of a 3-foot ball like this high.
Damn.
And they like made me rip it, like the whole thing, and I was like, I didn't even know what the fuck happened.
damn it.
But that night, bro, I thought I was never gonna come down. I was like, bro, I'm gonna be stuck here forever.
I was so mad at you, fool. I was
like,
so
bro,
mad.
what the
I ain't gonna
fuck?
lie, I was high too.
I asked him.
took
I was
one.
like, where they at? He was like, I ate them. I was like, bro, you ate that whole thing? He was like, yo. I was like,
It's
oh,
so
Bro, it's like,
why the
it
fuck
felt like
did you-
I was inside my body just looking at everything like
That's literally what it is.
The nigga thought I got kidnapped and shit.
yeah, I was like, this nigga here get his ass.
You be
whooped in the
lagging.
bathroom.
Like when your first highs, do you ever get? You be lagging. Like you'll look and your vision will go. Shit like that.
Nah, for real.
Like what the hell?
Ain't gonna lie, bro.
I remember a few years back.
sorry, bro.
I'm sorry, bro. I remember before, man. I was fucking high in the airport on shrooms.
that's
I took
scary.
some shrooms in the airport, man. That shit I was like in there, whole bugging out. Like in the way shrooms work is like it don't make you, me personally, it doesn't make you physically bug out. Like in your mind's just fucking going crazy. Like it's like they always show the scene in the office and the office on fire, papers flying around. Like that's how it's going on in your mind. And you have to keep your composure, and you feel like you tripping. Like, oh my god, like I'm doing this, I'm doing that, but you really not. So it's like that was my highest experience. Like
But, yeah.
in the airport,
Being
high
high
as
on the
fuck.
plane is fun as fuck.
Yeah, no, definitely.
did
Once
that
I got
yet.
on the plane, I was fine. But in the airport, when I was in the airport, man, that shit.
My
Trying to find your terminal, all that bullshit.
Yeah.
my non marijuana trip was on K2. It was a shit called Diablo. We had a friend. He just got back from the army.
Oh
Because
my
he couldn't smoke
God.
marijuana, so he did. He was doing an alternate.
No, you talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Much love to you.
I know you talking about.
But yeah, so, and I have 2 things that stuck with me during that night. The first one was I had these Jack in the Box chicken nuggets, right? I mean, chicken strips. And why, bro? Like, as I'm on this shit, bro, I'm trying to, and I'm not exaggerating. I'm literally using all my strength to pick this chicken strip up,
Couldn't do it.
and I could not
Bro,
physically. I said,
That's how I felt. Like,
yeah, I said,
I felt like everything
mirror
was
near.
like holding me down. Like I felt I
Yes.
was stuck in my chair like this.
Bro, that was so scary.
Bro, it was the
But-
weirdest. It was the weirdest.
And no, I'm serious, bro. No cap. I'm not playing. I'm like, if everything in my power to get the chicken strip off the ground, bro. I said, like, I was fucked up. Then the second one, this get a little nasty, but
With a 2 hands.
I farted.
Here
Listen,
we go.
no, I farted, but like, you know the feeling like when you no. You know the feel like you get like the vibration you get like when you fart, but I felt it. after I farted, I felt that same vibration all throughout my body, bro.
The nigga body said.
I was like in my arms, in my head, bro. I said, bro, what the fuck is happening, bro? I'm scared.
Yo,
dude,
That boy body getting a call.
I smoked K2 once in my life, and that shit didn't do shit to me. Like when it first came out, like I tried it off the reel because I seen it at the gas station when I was at the little hood store, and they had it up there. And I was like, oh shit, K2. So I just bought it, rolled the shit up, smoked it, and I was like, bro, this shit is not. I didn't even finish the whole. Like, I think I got like a quarter through the way of the blunt, and I was just like, bro, this shit, like, it wasn't doing nothing for me. Like,
Yo, you gotta get
like,
you gotta get that shit off the block.
You didn't finish that, nigga.
Yeah, like,
Yo, you gotta get that
put it out,
dooski.
and I've never, you know what I'm saying, I've never hit K2 up again.
No, you gotta get that dooski.
that K2
I've only heard stories, bro. I don't wanna be a part of that.
But thankfully, I don't know, because I don't see it, but I haven't seen or heard of K2 in years. So
Nah, some people still fuck with that, like in certain areas, certain regions.
regular,
Like
yeah.
I know up there in Washington, they real bad at K2. They fuck with that shit still.
It's probably a better strain of that shit, like better.
that's why I don't understand niggas that like. I'm not saying
drugs,
no. I don't
drugs.
understand niggas that just go to like any nigga to get shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I got my niggas that I go to, and then that's it. You know what I'm saying? But niggas be like, where we at? We can go get some shit. You know, like nigga, you don't know who these niggas is.
Yeah, what a nigga is a nigga.
Right.
Yeah, for real.
Yo, people overdose and all that fentanyl and all that shit. Now I heard that it came out something else stronger than fentanyl. It's like supposed to be 20.
Finale.
It's supposed to be like to 20 to 100 times.
Once you take that, that's it.
stronger than fentanyl.
Speaking of finale, that is it.
Did you get your head shined, Wesley?
Yeah.
That is it
seriously.
for
You know, at
this.
the end of the episode.
That nigga look like Caillou. It's Caillou.
Now get your jokes off, guys.
I'm just saying it's gleaming.
Thank you,
Caillou,
man.
the black dude.
I did get a shine today.
Nah, bro. I actually like it.
Joe, the show is over. Go, DeeJay. Shit.
That's been another
Okay,
episode
alright.
of the 5% Podcast. If you want to see my amazing podcast face, I'm here live every Friday on Facebook Live and YouTube Live at 8:30. If you don't get a chance to see my face live at 8:30 on Facebook Live or YouTube Live, you can check my face out on the YouTube the next day at 10 a.m. We post this video on YouTube the next day. And if you don't get a chance to see my face live on YouTube, you can hear my amazing podcast voice on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, iHeart, and all those great DSPs out there. That is it. And I'm your amazing host, the leader,
No, he not.
the top dog,
That's not at all.
the king,
The shit.
the Lion King, the
The drunk ass.
King of
black
the
nigga.
Throne, Watch the Throne.
Don't the Lion King get thrown off?
Yeah, exactly.
No,
Exactly.
I'm simple.
Nigga, I ate by the line.
Simple.
I'm
You simple.
Simba.
Simple. Simple.
I'm LeBron.
Simple.
I'm LeBron. I'm Michael Jordan, Tom Brady,
Chris Rock. You do like that nigga.
Kevin Hart, all them mixed together. I'm the GOAT of all
Yeah,
GOATs
Uzi.
of hosting. It's your boy DJ here with my fellas.
It's your boy Mayor. Thank y'all for tuning in again. Really appreciate y'all. Free everybody locked up on petty crimes, man. And make sure y'all dram that Statement and No Shy. Available on all digital streaming platforms. See y'all next week.
This is Johvan Lockett, also known as Johvan Lockett. Protect your peace, the peace we must protect.
Oh, hey, that's and it's Rick, man. Y'all already know what time it is. I'll see y'all next week, baby.
And shout out to Brian for dishing us for WWE tonight. You know what you're going through.
For stable. Hey, Airrick got Megan knees. I don't know.
Make a line knees.
No, Mega. Like, no, Megan. No, Megan Thee Stallion. Freak ass hoe.